right, good morning and welcome to the first edition of the Epic Morning Show for the week and the first one again for the month of March. Welcome to the month of March. And of course, today inside the Epic Morning Show, we can look at the APC, then decide for boycott all governance activities over ECSL commissioner appointment, Edmund Alpha, just last week. We see the approval of AMNA Parliament. Why and how will this play out? And all governance means no parliamentarians, no local council heads, including the Freetown City Council, Makini City Council, and others. Them we will dive deep into this issue today. Why the APC actually say all them elected officials them for sit back and not take part in any governance activity after the appointment of the new ECSL Commissioner Edmund Alpha by President Julius Maada Bio. Of course, it's 48 hours ultimatum when the government not elapse. We are into 7 days after the notice from NAC. We will look at all the details we need for know today inside the Epic Morning Show. This is a 2.5 hour long program. We're divided into the first and second segment. In the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, we can give you the biggest stories from over the weekend with Marion Precious George. My name is Usman Ibrahim. As always, we're live on all the major social media handles them on Facebook. We're at Epic Radio 99.3 FM and we're on YouTube and of course on the website at www.myepiconline.com. Stay with me on all the major social media handles. Yes, as always, good morning again. Today, not just another day, it's another opportunity. This month, this brand new morning, on the Monday morning, we start a new month, the 2nd of March. Now, no matter what happened yesterday or what happened last month, you wake up this morning, you debrief, and you get strength and your lungs, them they work very well. That alone from God now a sign for say story not finish it. Remember this, you challenge them are not here to break you, they are here to build you every single morning. Your delays are not your denials. Timing is everything. Your dreams are very valid, but they require discipline every single morning. Some of you are tired, some of you are very discouraged. Some of una also they feel unnoticed. But let me remind you this morning, say consistency the beats noise, quiet progress still accounts. This morning, choose focus over distraction, courage over fear, and action over excuses. This is not the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us.
People in distress themselves. Some they kill themselves. As for me, I've been in this. It's the return of the mojo, man. I hope you understand. One day, it's go come. One day, it's go come. One day, it's go come. One day, once I know for say. One day, it's go come. One day, it's go come. One day. Once I know for sin. So every day, every night I dey pray, because I want to make up the me way. And I don't care about everything you they say, as long as I know for say. If I try, I fail, I go try again. No go ever stop because I get me in. Every day and night I dey do the same thing, hey. And I don't care, if I don't get money, I go yeah. If I don't get money, I don't care. As long
for we you make them happen with Bomba Cash Out. For just 10 years no more, you can enter the draw and win buy money right inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. That's star 799 star 2 hash and choose how much ticket you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or every money pin. And boom, now you dance. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part of that, if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or every money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what do you wait for? Dial star 799 star 2 hash now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you're not one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number Yasu 032 300 033. Number cash out, money the flow. And by Masling Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 or so learn responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
Good morning again. Welcome, Reginald Boyanujuk to the latest on our breaking news. Good morning.
Many thanks indeed, Usman Ibrahim Mara. Good morning and happy new month. And also happy new month to we listeners and viewers on Facebook. Well, we go straight now into the breaking news highlight. Of course, a lot of major happenings this weekend. I know, but we go with some of the urgent breaking news highlights. So official, there was a post going viral on social media that Mohamed Omodu Kamara, where they can call Jagaban, don't go to the Sierra Leone People's Party. So this make the Jagaban movement don't put out a disclaimer that the post where they go out on Facebook, the statement then say fake, and also consider the image will be an AI generated image, and then say digitally manipulated something. And they also say the content where they being circulated is false, malicious, and politically motivated. So here are some of the things that we then, the clarification where they make. Then say Sheikh Alhaji Mohamed Omodu Kamara, where they can call Jagaban, now a committed and loyal member of the All People's Congress. They also say now a recognized flag bearer aspirant within the APC. And they also say a fully engaged in the ongoing lower level and national political processes, and then say also focus on winning the confident mind, and finally then say a continue for be a bona fide member, remain calm, united, and remain focused. So,
but the man say one for be president, one for be flag bearer, and I see the left the APC.
Yeah, so no, that was the post going viral, and I think that is why the movement decided to make this. Somebody called me for similar something for Dr. Kelfala Maya. As I see the picture, I say, oh, come on, this is an AI generated image, and also I think that's why.
Yeah, at a time like this, as campaigning, don't they become heightened? Parties them all they get, they move ahead, forget flag bearer. Misinformation are also with AI now available, readily available to everybody. Misinformation it's very high on the internet. So the fact that it come out and they come out and make everything clear or clear the air, it's good.
I think it's very good. Well, Usman, over the weekend, it's war. Of course, we all know.
Over the weekend and until now,
yes,
it's
until
war.
now, it's ongoing and all. So it's indeed very devastating as the Iran Supreme Leader, Ali is Ayatollah
Ali Khamenei.
Yes, been killed in the U.S. Israeli strike where be happened over the weekend. So a lot of people, I see some other multiple sources, they say he's still alive and all, but I think the Iranian press don't say now. Is there,
according to President Trump, inside the long 8-minute speech we actually give out after the killing of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, he say America actually killed Ayatollah just in the first 8 minutes since they start for bomb.
Yeah.
That means they will already kill Ayatollah Ali Khamenei even before
and I
the
think
bomb
Donald Trump
in
is the
other
first
parts.
person. Is the first person who
Yeah.
even confirmed the death of him. And we seen posts where he put out that he say he's a bad man.
Yeah.
And all of other things.
Yeah, so you also say Ayatollah Ali Khamenei they be track him for over 4 months,
Yeah.
many months. They track him, what he eat, what that he meet, what he do, and everything. They say just after they get notice from intelligence force, they get a meeting with senior Iranian officials. They decide for launch the attack on Tehran and compound. I think it's over 200 bombs over in compound. So a lot happened over the weekend and it's still happening. And according to the Iranian Foreign Affairs Minister Abbas Araghchi, they will get the new supreme leader in the next coming months, coming days.
We see thousands of Iranian citizens. I mean, they're at the streets of Tehran. They pay their last respect.
Some also celebrating.
Yes, even though it is a split. Once you get people already celebrate, other people in their way get their own one. So also good news here is that we 16 personnel, them servicemen and women, with them in detained at Conakry, Guinea, and all return back. We see inside the vice president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. We will lead this particular thing. We made from the stand from the Ministry of Foreign. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Timothy Kaba, that the vice president showed leadership in the entire process, and he very much pleased that they choose the right way and they remain calm. And now we see the vice president we also do a dinner for the 13 of course 16 in total. We have 3 women and 13 men, and also I think it was a very good one, Usman, and that's some of the major highlights that we get this week.
Reginald, thank you. As a parent, what did you give picking for healthy growth? Benimix now the answer. Made from local grains and packed with 14 essential vitamins for the brain and body. No cooking, no stress. Enjoy them at any time. Just make sure say BFC is on the pack. Benimix, grow strong, grow smart.
To make up the way, and I don't care about everything they say. As long as I know for say, if I try, I fail, I go try again. No going to stop because I gave me aim. Every day and night, I do the same thing, and I don't care if I don't get money, I go care. If I don't get body, I don't care. As long as I know for say, one day the time will come.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Today we can look at the APC party, the Salon main opposition political party. Now don't decide say all the elected officials them into public office, from parliamentarians, from local councils, they all go sit down and not go taking the responsibilities as elected officials them in governance. So how will this affect Sierra Leone, and why, and how will it actually play out? So this, of course, we know says poor after the appointment of Edmond Alpha as the new ECSL commissioner by President Julius Badabio. We see just last week Parliament be approved as the ECSL commissioner. Then we see Edmond Alpha begin for dance. They say finally it'll happen. So the APC party, of course, we know say on the 24th of February, just last month, NAC, National Advisory Committee, we called for an emergency meeting. Then after the meeting, they put out a press release saying the APC reject proposed appointment of Edmond Sylvester Alpha, warns against deliberate sabotage of electoral reforms. And the biggest highlight in that press release the NAC actually released that, quote, the NAC has therefore resolved that should the appointment not be withdrawn within 48 hours of this notice, all APC elected officials are hereby instructed to withdraw their participation and service from Parliament, local councils, and all other structures of governance across the Republic of Sierra Leone. It says the APC reserves its right to pursue full, lawful, and democratic measures consistent with the Constitution. So the notice there from NAC, the National Advisory Committee of the APC, saying that all elected APC officials no forgo into governance after 48 hours of this press release from them. So that was released on the 24th of February. Today is the 2nd of March. So 7 days in, now APC parliamentarians and local councillors, them, the city council, Freetown City Council mayor, the mayor of McKinney City Council, they all no go into governance after this phase. What will happen after now? And this gets for water or not, since the Edmond Alpha has been approved by Parliament. Is there a going back by government? We will look at all of these stories inside the Epic Morning Show today. Stay with us.
Once I know for say, one day the time will come, one day the time will come, one day the time will come, one day, once I know for say. So every day, every night I dey pray, because I want to make up the me way, and I don't care about everything you they say, as long as I know for say. If I try, I fail, I go try again. No going to stop because I get me in. Every day and night I dey do the same thing, eh? And I don't care. If I don't get money, I go here. If I don't get body, I don't care. As long as I know for say, yeah. One day the time will come, one day the time will come, one day the time will come, one day, once I know for say. One day the time will come, one day the time will come, one day the time will come, one day, once I know for say. So you go do it till you want, gonna do anyway. I try to talk about it in I don't say. The things that way they make man, they go astray, not the same thing that way they make man. Cause I want live my life so cool and easily. Once I know, say the family day with me. Smile if I want for, laugh if it's rich, nothing always stop me, I don't care. If I don't get money, I go there. If I don't get body, I don't care. As long as I know for say. One day the time will come, one day the time will come, one day the time will come, one day, once I know for say. One day the time will come, one day the time will come, one day the time will come, one day, once I know for say. I believe, one day my time will come, I believe, man making go shine, I believe in me, I believe in God, I believe in me, I believe in God. Say me time go come one day, man making go shine one day, hey. Bingo man, you ready? One day. The time go come when man go shine, the time go come when things go fine, the time go come when it's all go. People like they get up and see the face. I believe in destiny. Even if you envy me, none of those stop me from make a be. Even if I'm poor now, life must go on. Despite the struggle, man for be strong. Forget your problems, so you will live long. Always do the right thing and never do wrong. No matter how long it take, I still do it. Better days must come and I keep the faith. So man get ways and means, I get hopes and dreams. No matter how you try, man, I got the game. So be careful, anything to do, hold us. And I don't care, if I don't get money, I go there. If I don't get body, I don't care. As long as I know for say, one day the time will come, one day the time will come.
Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Here again with Reginald Brian Ojukutu. Reginald, you don't follow inter politics at the APC extensively. The latest being this 48 hours ultimatum to government for withdraw in full the appointment of Edmond Alpha as the ECSL commissioner. Then after the notice from the APC, we see Parliament approving Edmond Alpha without APC parliamentarians, well, majority of the APC parliamentarians being present in Parliament. He was approved. Then we see begin for celebrate, say finally it all happened. So with the APC now taking the back seat, saying they're not going to take governance, they're not going to go into governance. All elected officials, them in local councils, in Parliament, all go sit back. Do you think the APC is really representing the Sierra Leoneans who vote for them or the party?
Thank you very much, Usman. I think for me, I think the APC is caught up with testing a loyalty as to whether their loyalties to the nation or to their political party and all. For which, if you ask me my opinion, I'll tell you that maybe the loyalty currently they within between the party and all. Mark you, this is not it's not strange. It's something that they mentioned that if if the president not withdraw the appointment, which say very
Unlikely.
difficult. Yeah, I don't know, but I've never seen it for like a president make an appointment and then he withdraw the appointment back. I don't know if it happened before, but I've not witnessed it. I stand to be corrected on it. So I was asking myself this question: is the APC really? Because again, I think if any other thing before that happened, I mean for that from the proposed, where they send the letter to the APC and all of those other things. But after sending the letter to the various political parties, that consultation they now, which the constitution, in my opinion, gets small problem on or a vague because the constitution puts as to how the consultation for take place, as to whether it's consultation by writing, as to whether it's consultation by meeting, virtually meeting or meeting physically and all of those things. The constitution is vague on that particular aspect in section 31. So
on waiting consultation actually.
Yes, on how or it's just a
like the head of
consultation.
the Unity Party. In one, he say governments not actually tell them, consult them. They just inform them according to them.
Now they talk. So again, Mr. Bida asked the question: informing and consulting, are they the same? And all, even though they are kind of similar. Again, the president will tell you usually the constitution gets small. I wouldn't say mistakes and all. Now make amendments and can go on. Thank God, President, the constitutional amendment is going on. Maybe they will look at that. I think the appointment of the strategic position and the criteria should be spelled out clearly and all. So whether it's informing or whether it's consulting, because there is no clear definition as to how the consultation will take place. The president will say that, we've consulted.
That's part of the reasons. That's part of the problems. I mean, now we get an amendment bill in Parliament, and there is that review of the 1991 Constitution.
Exactly.
The APC is now saying, wait till the amendment bill has been fully dealt with, then establish the search and nomination committee, then appoint the new ECSL commissioner. I
think the last day, now you be in the interview, Mike Bell as APC restored the constitutional amendment. They send the president not going for continue. Mark you again. The good news that they'll be here shortly. Again, the APC, when you get a conversation with them, they will tell you that the some of the things that they agree on, where the two parties agree on, and say how them be agree on, how would them be agree upon them. For example, even the
nomination committee.
Yes, the nomination committee. There are certain things and they will, according to them, they say for being interreligious council. But in the bill now, if you look at the bill, it's just religious person. So as to whether that religious thing can go take, for example, Usman, which you don't also, and put on this in a religious somebody.
Even if you're part of interreligious council.
Exactly, or a journalist, where if then they say for be sludge. And then, according to them, the last time I was in a press briefing, it was journalists. So, who's that journalist that they are going to?
Even a UK journalist, because they don't specify where it's a union journalist.
So, some of those things, I think the APC are saying, they are saying from the press briefing, let it be spelled clearly how we agree upon them. Now, so it's supposed for they're not for change, no phrase, and all of those other things. So, I think that is what have halted the constitutional amendment process or
well, it certainly now will also further halt the process in Parliament. Without APC parliamentarians, it cannot be passed.
Exactly. So, for example, if it's appointed, you have certain bills that cannot be passed without, like, moreover, we pass a law. I mean, appointment different, like what you say happens. So, appointment 2/3 or so, then can approve the appointment of a presidential appointee because the constitution gives them the power. But when it comes to law, when it comes to legislation, then you have to have the majority in Parliament, overall majority.
All right. That will bring me to the question, Reginald. Within the two sides, them, you get the government, the SLPP, and the APC, the two parties, them in this. What do you really think say they slow the progress of this amendment bill?
Well, I think I would say for point the finger at one specific person, it will be very difficult. I would say I will have to be fair. I just feel like
you think both sides are?
Yes, it's a shared responsibility. Government get their own side with them for take. The APC get their own side with them for take. And then the process go on. But in this particular one, where almost all man try for defend your interest, then I think there is a problem. So for me, it's not good. This is the second time or so that the APC are boycotting governance. Initially, first, it take them months before even they go to parliament.
Yeah, so I think even after the arrest of the Lansana Doumbia, the National Secretary General, those who announced for say they will stop all parliamentary activities. So
but
this
it was the same day.
It's the third time they are announcing it.
So even though they made the announcement, we saw they get for release them on bail. The same day where they make that particular statement and all. Yes, so you're right. It's the third time that is happening and all. But again, it's something that we'll wait and see how the process will go on. But it's indeed not healthy. You want to see a process where both political parties and the work hand in hand for ensure say them push the country go before. But this is happening now. It's indeed worrisome, and I think it's something that we need to be addressed.
Thank you so much, Reginald. I still with the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us. Introducing Honorable Dr. Umfa S.G. Kuruma, opposition spokesperson na Parliament, and Honorable Mohammed T. Fofana, SLPP parliamentarian na Kambia District. Good morning, gentlemen. Welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning, and thanks for having me.
Good morning, thanks for having me.
We can start with you, Honorable Umfa. You going to Parliament today?
No, sir.
What do you think?
Well, I don't think it's not a secret anymore that as a party we've refrained from all governance activities, and we all know what led to that. And of course, the action we get for understand now out of principle as leaders of this country, as generational leaders of this nation, charged with responsibility for Savo people. I think it is important that we learn for set brighter examples. And setting brighter examples definitely start with ensuring that what you say, like Kodenki say, my word is my bond. What you say, now you go do. What you write, now you for do. And going against agreements, not to a culture we will for continue for inculcate or continue for manifest or continue for perpetuate in society. So I think now that
within a critical phase, there are bills in Parliament to be passed, and we all say for pass a bill in Parliament, we need APC parliamentarians for voting or yes, and we get also the amendment bill of the 1991 Constitution, we not only called for over the years. It's also in Parliament, and it cannot be passed without APC parliamentarians. There are many lawyers questions saying, is the APC really serving the people or just serving the party with Send and Go Parliament?
Clearly, stated, as you don't say, there's a bill, an amendment bill, where the whole nation don't wait for several years, I would say decades. But more particularly, in addition to this amendment of this bill, came a situation wherein electoral reforms have been promised to the people of this country. And I believe this promise are to everybody, not just to APC. I promise to everybody in Sierra Leone living within and out of Sierra Leone. We know the embarrassment we country face after the elections. We know the situation just like it is a real ugly face again, where APC refrained from governance. We know election was conducted where through the election we as leaders seek legitimacy. So, and if you get that election result the way everybody, including us as Sierra Leoneans and international observers and international partners, no able for beliefs or states say this election was credible, was transparent, was statistically consistent.
Okay.
Then we kind of get that embarrassment, and after that, we come and sit down at a table and say, okay, with the carry reform election laws, it is imperative.
So with Edmond Alpha as the ECSL commissioner, the elections in 2028 cannot be free and fair.
the process, first of all, has been tampered with. What do I mean by that? There was a commitment, and as I come, I listen to now they discuss the issue of consultation or non-consultation. We position over time, and the position we everybody go to see over time is that anytime they appoint an electoral commissioner, the other side they become worrisome, or the other side they become apprehensive, and they create an anxiety. So with those states or people that those states, they don't agree, say, well, you know what, to reduce all of these challenges, let us ensure that the process of vetting the electoral commissioner or commissioners should be left in the hands of ordinary Sierra Leoneans and not squarely in the hands of the president. Because most of the time when the president do that, then I believe that person the way they appoint becomes so answerable to the president that sometimes if the president is not supposed to be objective or not supposed to be want to see the country go in a direction we wish for when he left power, it will influence the decision of that person there. So they can't agree, so okay, let them get in such a nomination committee.
Yeah, because the APC party under Ernest Bai Koroma also used the same bill in the same section of the constitution for appointing ECSL commissioners.
Not only the only president who use all presidents.
So President Bill has now used it, using it in discretion as president of the country. So it is very lawful. The issue now is it really about the process in appointing the commissioner, or is it the personality itself? When I get a problem with Edmond Alpha?
Not to the first time this is the president who use this. I know so you get a direct question, but not to the first time it's the president who use it. He use a way appoint Mohamed Kone. So he don't use that before. But as a nation, we don't come together as a law do one differently. So Edmond Alpha as a personality is one issue, but is actually how they set precedent, how we have for ensure say what you don't commit say we will do in 2023 or 2024, 5, 6 for meet up 2028 go be different. So we'll change the narrative, we'll change the direction so that credibility and trust will be in the institution where they conduct elections.
Clearly now, former President Ernest Bai Koroma appoints Umfali during the 2018 elections. The APC lost that elections and the SLPP win the election. So what the argument from the SLPP is now, President Bio has appointed Edmond Alpha as the new ECSL commissioner. If the APC win fairly and squarely in the 2028 elections, una go get the governance una they wish for.
Of course, we know so we will win the 2028 elections.
So we know
it's out of principle, it's not out of fear. It's out of principle. We've said better examples in this country. You know, the other day, yesterday, I didn't have ferry. I go na Lunge, and sincerely, I see the challenges in this country. I see the problem in this country. I see the mindset of the average Sierra Leonean. Because now, even una the media self now, it appears for say, una they see the challenges. Because when una they ask them question, una they act like nothing no happen. And when somebody they go against a spirit and against a commitment, against doing the right thing, everybody for frown out. But the media don't seem for appear for make like this is about the APC not going to governance. No, this is out of principle. We therefore set brighter example. We therefore ask ourselves, say, what you do so you're not correct? What you do so you're not correct? If you don't say they do so, why you do so? You're not asking those questions.
Honorable,
and we are not about them. It's not against the law.
Why is it that when these issues them after the 2023 elections, when I say we're not going to parliament, when I go sit down, Akisoya, the mayor of Freetown, we also sit down, say when I get the agreement with government, and now again the APC is saying that all elected officials can go sit down and not go take public office. Why is it that in all of these critical phase them, the best option for the APC and for sit back and not take governance?
It's not the best. It's not the best option, and it's not.
So
the only
this is
option.
not the best option.
It's the beginning. It's part of a process. It is part of a process. It's part of a process to ensure that a conversation continues. It's part of the process for ensure, say, even Unana the public put the people them, we all, not to just one side, put we under the test. And putting us under the test is asking those critical questions. Why didn't you do this? I've been to several media homes, and why they go there? Why not they do this? Why not they do that? Why not go listen to the why not go debate on the issue? Why don't we talk and we don't ever articulate it in public? Why not they do this? Now they ask the people and say, why not go against the spiritual and say what do for the people of this country? Why not see we get another election who similar to the one we get
So
to
that is why we get
those are the
SLP
questions you have to be
parliamentarians-
asking.
SLP parliamentarian inside the program. Make
Yes,
I come
yes,
to you.
sir.
Honorable, you now an SLP parliamentarian. Una passed overwhelmingly the una approved Edmond Alpha just last week without APC parliamentarians being present in the realm of parliament. Now the APC is saying they will not go return to parliament until the president withdraw the appointment of Edmond Alpha as the new CSL commissioner. How UNAS SLP parliamentarians then view this latest action by the APC?
Thank you. And first of all, I have never seen this in any country or no sign of the world for make after Parliament don't confirm somebody constitutionally, they don't go through according to the provisions of the Constitution and approve a nominee. And because of the baby cry of few people, and you say, oh, well, we withdraw. Let's just make that clear. And back to the topic which you asked. The president gets a mandate, he gets a responsibility for the people of this country. He was elected as the president of this country. Section 71 of the 1991 Constitution gives him the power of appointment vested in the president, Section 71. He gets the power for appoint anybody we want to appoint where he thought fit for any position, pending on the approval of Parliament. Parliament self gets a constitutional responsibility when me brother Naya we na lead in a Parliament. He knows that. For say Parliament got constitutional responsibility for make them vet, make sure say the nominee is qualified, get the required resume, get the required experience, training, competence, integrity for hold that office with the appointer. Now we could get the committee of appointment and public service. Now they responsibility.
Well, Honorable, this is not any normal day. It's not any normal time where a president for appoints a commissioner of the Electoral Commission. At a phase like this, we get an amendment bill in Parliament, and the APC, the agreement with the APC now that now for establish the search and nomination committee in appointing the Electoral Commissioner. Why not wait until the amendment bill is passed before the appointment?
I mean, how you as a nation, as a country, as an executive, for run the progress of the country, for do the job what the people they elect you for do, because certain people feel say this is not timely. And let me say this.
Clearly now it's a breach by the SLPP side.
It is not a breach.
Agreement.
No. The agreement within the tripartite, not to SLPP and APC. The tripartite agreement it was never between SLPP and APC.
The government
it was between the government and APC.
So it's a breach by
Fine.
President Bio.
No, it is not. Let me come. The agreement say these were recommendations. The recommendations say, let we get a search and nomination committee. The recommendations say, let we get a threshold of the president. The recommendations say, let we allow prisoners then for vote. The recommendation. So there's a lot of other recommendations that we they make. You understand? Some of them recommendations they are not recommendations the way you they take can implement them. And from like remind family and say, 80% of the 80 recommendations that we they make that has been implemented. It's there. The records are there. Go and start for it. 80% of that has been implemented. And back to this one, you cannot say, okay, well, let the president suspend Section 71. Let the president suspend, or let the president delete Section 32.3 because they say tripartite don't recommend this. They say recommendation. You cannot implement certain recommendations the way you know they implement this. Some of them if you
explain what do you mean by that?
Fine. Now when you look at the amendment bill, don't table already in the Parliament, it gets almost everything we tripartite recommend. The search and committee, search and nomination committee, it is in the enacted bill. It is in the proposed bill, right? The presidential threshold, it is there. Almost everything it is there. But you want to tell me, say, then constitutional provisions that we will get, we for suspend them because of APC. The president, not the executive, not therefore can readjust then responsibility of suspending constitution because of APC, the emotional roller coaster.
Wait till it's been passed, because this now as per the agreement.
We still have 2 years to go. And the recommendation not been say it's the recommendation not be specified. Say you have to wait until this happened before this happened. You understand? So that's why when we sit down at the table and make some vague recommendations and make vague rules, them we can remember. Say, okay, if we left this window open, what's going to happen? Like when they talk about consultation, I talked about the last time. The president do due diligence. Okay, they say consultation. He put the letter. Everybody see him. He circulate him. Give it time. It was out there. 12 political parties then come, they endorse. You understand?
The agreement will not be within the government and the APC. The
Right.
APC vehemently rejects the appointment of ECSL Commissioner.
Oh,
Edmond Alpha.
again, that is why you're missing the point.
so-
No. That is where you're missing the point.
It doesn't mean the government need approval
Not to
from
the
the
not to the
APC.
recommend. No. Is that's not the when you want for appoint? You understand? According to the that provision, the now we present constitution for nominate a candidate, it not mean say you get forget
The approval of the APC.
the APC. It's a political parties, all registered political parties. So when you do the consultation, he put it out there. 12 of the 14 political parties, registered political parties, go and endorse the nomination. I mean, you have 14, 12 endorsed. I mean, so what are you waiting for? The consultation was done. It was written. It was out there. People saw it. People read it. And people endorsed it. So why, because of APC, the emotional roller coaster, so the president can delete a constitutional provision?
So
no, that's not what it's meant to
during
be.
the 2023 election between the government and the APC. Now, many go raise questions. The APC is now raising the question. Say the government is not listening to them at all. Has President Bio really been a listening president? Because clearly now, the APC rejects an appointment we recently do on ECSL Commissioner Edmond Alpha.
First of all, APC from where election done, well, from inception, from 2018 to date, APC has always cried for almost everything. They come to agreement with the benefit the people of this country, APC they cry. Then come with bill for the betterment of this country, APC they cry. They nominate eminent, qualified individual for staff in this government, APC they cry. The only thing APC have not cried about in parliament, my brother, I will tell you, now we didn't get a backlog. That is the only thing they've not cried about. But they have cried about almost every other thing. And let me say this. President Biya has been a listening president, okay? When, after the 2023
So why not
election...
listen to the APC now?
That's what I'm saying. After the 2023 election, APC then say, I mean, this not the usual norm. This not the most powerful tool where APC gets na this country for boycott. That's the most powerful tool they have. After 2023 election, like you rightfully say a few minutes ago, then say mayor, councillors, all level of governance, they suspend their participation. We get moral guarantors them. They come in between. The president, being a listening president, he listened to them and said, what should we do as a nation? They said, okay, let's form a committee. Let's go back to Bintumani. Let's talk. So they went to Bintumani, they talked, and said, okay, what should we do? Then get the recommendations them. Fair enough. The recommendations, 90% they reflected in the enactment bill. Just because he didn't listen to them, just because he want to let the country go before, he listened. Who say, "Okay, let's put them here na the bill."
So now again, even that bill, rejected one of his recent appointments.
So
will President Bio withdraw Edmond Alpha as the new ECSL commissioner?
I'm not the presidential spokesman.
But
I'm coming.
I'm
coming. I am not the presidential spokesman. Okay, I am not the minister of information.
But
I will tell you. No, I'm telling you, I'm coming. But I will sit here today and represent all of those people and tell you and the entire country say the president will never. And in fact,
withdraw
Edmond Alpha for which reason? This is not the very first time. I tell you the last time. No, hold on 1 second. This is not the very first time where we don't even get an appointment for somebody who come on an ESL. Edmond Alpha don't serve for over 20 years in ESL. So he has the experience for serving at that office day. He has been appointed in accordance with constitutional provisions. He has been approved in accordance with constitutional provisions. So why?
Okay, make a begin, Honorable Umfa. He say President Bio will never withdraw that appointment deal. What do you make of that?
First of all, I want to make some clarities here. The APC are not complaining because of the APC. We are complaining because we are representing the voices of the people of this country.
Representing the voices of the leadership of the APC too.
No, the leadership is part of the voices of the people of this country. What do you get for make clear?
The people them say we need for
What do you need for make clear? What do you need for make clear?
For make the APC
What do you need for make clear?
today.
The people them, now they call on the action. They call on the things then we government for do for them. How embarrassed. Any normal thinking Sierra Leonean will have been embarrassed of what happened after post-2023. When a president, one elector, even missions within your country constrained for congratulate you. After elections, when somebody win, he should be congratulated. And once congratulated, everybody will lost for even congratulate the person. We person lost. We know say he lost fairly, squarely. If you congratulate the person will beat you. That's how decent people behave. So if we come and we do a post-election, government pretty much came to a standstill. Government came to a standstill wherein
Because
even
of the
agreements, no, because of a stolen election. Because of a stolen election. You
Well,
ask,
governance
you ask
was in
questions as
stand-
if
was
we
in-
are not in this
thing is,
country.
governance was in standstill because the APC
No, because
decided
of
to
a
sit
stolen.
back.
No, because of a stolen elections. An election wherein ECL were asked for results, they not give you the results then. I believe say if you vote in a given election, you ask say how I vote, I want to see how I vote, or how in my constituency how people then vote. Therefore, Obu tell you how the people in a young community vote. Then they will show you. It tells you that there is something they're hiding.
Honorable
So
Umfa,
aggregated or not or disaggregated data, they're telling you that they're hiding something. So you self as a Sierra Leonean for be critical of them personally.
Honorable Umfa, we are at a critical phase now. I think it's 7 days after this press release, we NAC actually released on the 24th of February. Now, you are not going to Parliament, waiting now the way forward. Unless they withdraw the appointment?
This is what we've asked government to do. The thing about it, and I want to make this back clear, abundantly clear. When we do these things, we do them for country. I want to tell this man and the public who they listen because they say APC don't reject everything where SLPP don't carry in parliament. Even the MCC compact, when we won it, we supported it. We did on record for say we want time for we country. If it is not for a rigged elections, them funds and they for come faster, where we for see implementations of those funds. So when you talk about a party that do not love this country, but themselves as individuals benefiting from the coffers of this country, SLPP. Because now they don't deny the people of this country an opportunity for law get even. I called the other day, this morning, somebody from Lokotona, Calbaton, Wellington say, we not get lights now with community. And somebody back now, IMAT, say we not get light for 2 days. And when you talk to people in our ETSA, they tell you about distribution lines, they tell you about transformer. If this team be there in implementation, we know for the getting challenges here. So you're talking a party, we know they treat the people of this country with seriousness, but then political agenda. So they say, put the political agenda aside, and this is part of the political agenda.
Okay.
For come and renege against something where they don't agree upon. So the people of this country, because they sign them, they care people, the international partners, they spend money as we speak.
Okay.
I've represented my party in the steering committee. They spend money to the people they sit on the day in and day out. People that are going across the country, seeking consultation for law get what will come out of the electoral reforms here.
Okay,
and they are going against it. This is what is about
I think it's
it.
on back to the question.
Yes.
Waiting at the way forward. If President Bio not withdrawing appointment of Edmund Alpha, will the APC continue to sit back and not go to Parliament and other offices?
That is our position as we speak. If the presidents continue to do that, that is our position as we speak. This is not about the APC. This is about how posterity will judge we as leaders now of this nation. This is about how we change the narrative and direction of this country. We get for ensure say whenever we sit or go anywhere, we do the mirror test. And what's in the mirror test is when I look at myself in the mirror, do I see the person that I am? If that mirror test show you say, yes, you see the person as you are, and that whatever you do, you're not serving, you're not serving your own selfish greed. You're serving mankind. If that's the kind of person you are. Now, if you're not that kind of person where you say, me, I'm selfish, it's all about me, whatever I do is I have to win, then you definitely don't pass that mirror test. But I want for call on the SLPP, for let them take that mirror test. I want for call on this government, let them take a mirror test. Let them look at themselves in the mirror and see if what thing they do so, is it, they don't believe that is why they came into public service? This is what you came to public service for? We're standing out of principle. We're not standing for because now this we want. And I want to tell you back, say, you talk about backlog, we will not get for reduce this argument or this narrative or this discussion to backlogs.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what's good for this country. Let's talk about what will benefit
absolutely
people in this country after we don't left. Because when the president do so, now bad precedent is set. That's when you've agreed to do something, but you do otherwise. It's bad precedent.
So with all of this what happen, you think say as an opposition party, the government, the SLPP, the government is attacking the APC?
No, it's not about this. I mean, I'm going to tell you back. This is not about the APC. This is about Sierra Leone. This is about what we want to see in Sierra Leone. After we all go, you look at me sometimes, I only get 10 or 15 life in public life, or probably I don't even get that much. Look at all of us, we don't have that much. But when I leave, will I be proud of what I've done when I was in authority? There was a minister one time when I remind, we lock kind of parliament. And I tell her and say, there will come a time that you will not be a minister in that position. Not out of malice. So I say, so ensure that you make a law that when you go back and sit, you'll be proud of. And indeed, then change the minister from that position, even though you don't table that bill there. I deliberately for ensure say I no one call the bills and because I go able to trace that person there. It go back to another ministry. Then I was a member of that committee. We go na ministry back. We go get meeting with them. Then I remind them back. I said, I remember I reminded you that there will come a time that you will not be a minister, and that whatever you do now, posterity will judge you, and you should do something that you'll be proud of. I said, but luckily you've been moved from one position to another position. So you are still in governance.
And that will be the same
but that time
for city ministers.
Yes, now. But that time will come when you will never be in those positions, but you will have done something that you will never be proud of after you left those positions.
Yeah, so, when you like the advice from my brother, like the advice we give that minister there, now the same advice my brother for self, then say for sit down, they look at the mirror and say, the people and vote we in for can represent them. They not vote we follow calm. We then say this, or boycott, or go sit down, we not do what they vote we for. That you're doing disservice to the people. No matter how hot the kitchen is, it is your kitchen. You stay in there and cook for your people and do what you have to do.
So even this is what all of this tension with the happen,
because if you're not able to stand the test of time, you are voted for by your people. Go and represent us. The whole of Bombali will not come. The whole of Makini will not come. The whole of Western Ige will not come. But they send Honorable Umfa there. Go and represent us. Go and talk on our behalf. Go and debate issues. Go and engage in national dialogue. Stuff like this. What do you make we get about that recommendation delegate today? It's because of national dialogue. It's because we say, okay, we are a country. Let's go back and sit and talk. We cannot get people from Guinea to come and talk on behalf of the people of Makini or the people of Bombali or the people of Port Loko. It is their representatives that will come and talk for them. So you are doing disservice to those people. You are doing injustice to them. We not come and talk to them. We not come and talk. None of the information in none of them to talk. Say the people of where go get meeting now Western area. Also you come out. Now the view of Western area people. Then it's clearly the view of APC, the leadership of APC. That is it. This is not what's reflected on the people. Like what they say, oh, the people are they talk on behalf of the people. I understand. He's the people's representative. But these boycott actions, now when they take, like I say, it's the strongest weapon that they have to fight their way in and out. Getting what they want. They've got it the first time. Is it that they're going to get it again this time around? Especially we will get when we do things, when the president and the parliament do it in accordance, of the constitution and
violation of the agreement
and within the ambit of the law. When you talk about
in violations with the
when you want to talk the violation, like I say, the tripartite recommendations. If you go to the proposed bill within a parliament right now, we don't table. It is there. All of those recommendations are there. So like I say, the recommendation not say you cannot go ahead for one country, for one government, until there are recommendations will make sure they are implemented. So however, like I say, we get entreat clauses them.
Edmond
You cannot
Alpha-
pass them. You cannot implement them without
Edmond Alpha was an
written.
acting ECSL commissioner. If for people for serve as an acting till the amendment bill has been
No,
passed in Parliament.
you know the determiner. APC not determine. SLP not determine. Now the person where they run the one at the president, then they determine whether for be an acting and within the time period of be an acting. And however, what would they so? Either get somebody as headmaster or principal in the act for 1 2 years. There are certain positions where say these are key positions, like Attorney General, Speaker of Parliament, and Chief Electoral Commissioners. You cannot put somebody for acting that position there for 2 3 years. You have to make sure that because elections they come, there are critical reforms that we have to do. They don't recommend say we need to do electoral reforms. So the electoral reforms then you want to do one with a substantive leadership, and this is what the president thought. So it is not a violation of waiting on a evaluation. The president is working within the ambit of the law.
President Bill not allow for the amendment bill to be passed. We also established the search and nomination committee in appointing the electoral commissioner. Clearly now, that hasn't been done. He has been
No.
before the 2028 elections.
He not disagree for me the bill passed. No, the bill is tabled already.
Well, he not wait till pass him.
Fine, that's different from where he not agree. No,
he not wait till pass him.
Oh, fine, good.
Before you approve,
I just want
before you appoint the new SSL commissioner. You think, say, in all of this, the government, the SLPP, is afraid that if there is a nomination committee in appointing the electoral chief, then we'll lose the 2028 elections?
Well, that suspicion definitely go for play in the minds of people. Because sometimes, not to say they go afraid, say they go lost election. Sometimes they go afraid, say Edmond Alpha not go meet the threshold. Who did not, such a nomination committee go set up? I believe, say they go get that fear day. But not to say they go lose or win. You see, I want to say this again. This is about principle. This is about principle. This is about setting good standards. This is about setting precedents. This is about setting better examples. You see, the president is called the father of the nation, not because in a president no more, not because in a commander-in-chief, not because he's his excellency, fountain of honor. Not the only reason, Andy. You are called a father of a nation because we believe, say, everything should go and revolve and come to you. That you should treat your home like you know the papa with you picking them. That you for treat the home like you want for let the house stay in order. That you should treat this as I want for see me picking and grow and blossom and be beautiful picking them, successful picking them. So you're father of the nation, not just for the citizens of that nation, but the nation that is Sierra Leone. And that any embarrassment or challenges organized the country becomes constrained and doesn't blossom. Ill messages, ill news about the country, not to something how they make the country blossom. And something the way they challenge the country and put we in disrepute on the global stage. That is why you're called the father of a nation. Yes, in response to Honorable Fofana, we've consulted with people. Yes, during this time we'll do extensive consultation with more people. But it is an agreement. And it is something we believe so for change the course of. It is something we believe say this country will benefit from. That elections after now, if it's done the way and manner where we do, people that don't recommend that it's done, definitely elections in the future go only seek for address other challenges that will go emanate from their respective elections and they. But it will be something we will challenge which in the past. So we position is strictly about that. The position of ensure say we change the story of this country. The position of ensure say we ensure that we set brighter examples for the people that they serve. Not to parliament no more they talk for the people them. Why they not so now serve they serve them so in representing them. Where they are so now serve they serve them. Right. Section 97A, no, section 97B, it tells you say as members of parliament, you are representative of all the people. So irrespective of the fact that I'm representing Western Urban, I'm representing people in Kailaun, in Pujehun, as a member of parliament. And that whatever we do, and he also tells say members of parliament for carry themselves in the same conduct, in good conduct, in and out of parliament. So whether I go into parliament, whether I come here, I'm serving the people, conducting myself as a member of parliament, elected and certified by the ECSL.
Honorable Umfa, other avenues the way APC can take apart from suspending governance?
I'm sure there are a lot of avenues.
And
I'm sure when we get the message, we share the press statement with the public about opposition. And I think those are one of the things that we should have triggered a conversation behind the scenes. And after that, all the conversations all get in the media house. You are called for a fourth estate for a reason, because you amplify the voices of the elected. You also then say we scrutinize the voices of state apparatus and personalities. So definitely, we not do anything in the all. We not come, we not bring, we not create a discussion between us. All the media house they don't do that. We government for all listen to say, okay, let's do this, let's do that. So I believe the avenues have been exhausted.
What do you mean avenues apart from suspending governance? Other step nobody enough we don't take?
At this point, that is the right step to take. And of course, at this step, this step will take probably go resolve into other avenues. Right. But this is one to say we are against this vehemently. We do not stand with the government in this decision. We want to remind them that there was an agreement. We want them to stick to that agreement for Sierra Leone, not for APC. We believe so we'll win the 2028 elections, Edmond Alpha or minus or plus. But this is not about Edmond Alpha. This is about the fact say we get for said brighter example and believe say what you would also say we want reform electoral laws. They're not no more say the president in his first statement in his second opening he say he want ensure say he reform the election laws there.
You just mentioned for say with or without Edmond Alpha will win the 2028 elections. Clearly. Why not return then? What's not the issue now?
You see, so if we do that, if we know say they win with or without them, then we go no more. That means say now only now we are seeking self-service. That means we seek with interest.
What is the problem now? Waiting at the problem.
I think I don't see
because you said I don't see past 4-5-10.
Yes, I don't see past 4-5-10 that this is about this country. This is about setting brighter example. This is about changing narrative. This is about ensure say we show integrity in public service. You see, Salon and Geda saying now for 1 week no more, you don't done. Like when people then do bad thing, do disgraceful thing. We say now for 1 week no more. And some of them say when they do the disgraceful thing, they believe say now for 1 week no more. But listen, Salon for change, bruh. This country for change. This man, I'm all left US just like Mika. And we can't hire for beliefs because we don't see something better and one do another. But with the guy, you see say people some who resistant to change. And it's frustrating. I remember I go parliament.
And one person one of the group we resistant to change according to Unana government.
No. Not only government, trust me.
Government is resistant to change.
Yeah, government is, but not to government no more. A lot of Sierra Leoneans are resistant to positive change.
Almost all.
I'm telling you, this is honest. Politician aside, or representative aside. I didn't have ferry yesterday. Person drinking, just eat the bottle now, the ferry grown. Who do you expect for pick that day for you?
Yep.
You pass by the road, you see trash in the middle of the road. Who do you expect that for clean that day for you? You see, sometimes I go want follow na the call, we follow can talk about issues and this country. We not get for do with politics, but the way how they behave as Sierra Leoneans. Okay. So as leaders, as they talk and say as generational leaders, we get for ensure say we change the narrative. This is not about just winning elections. This is about really Sierra Leoneans. We get for change ourselves and set a better pace for us as a nation.
All right, Honorable Fofana, before we go for break, anything for other respond to waiting Honorable Nfa just say.
I want to join in agreement for say, we country, the government getting responsibility, and the citizens as well getting responsibility, because the government is the people is the government. So like the example we cite, so if I'm really glad if I take part per conversation that has to do with just a national kind of phase, does not get no political undertone. We talk to people them for me they know say this now is a your responsibility as leaders. Now this we can offer them. When I do this, we're not left to do this for local country go before. But now, like I say, APC under the leadership of the former president, when they appoint Umfa Ali, Now the same way APC been the SLPP been the total tantrum. You understand? But they never boycotted. They not say because we fit to say we no like Umfali na not to come out because Umfali na irrelate to this person or na APC sympathizer. So you know what? We are not going to parliament. We need to take part by any governance. That not for me look good on the Aneskoma-led government. We they give the international community for reasons for many to say we can't see this to go on and this to go on. Like what they say, what should they tell leaders at home? We participated. We participated.
I don't say before that approval actually say the election in 2028 will be similar to 2023. And these are all elections then. Would the SLPP win?
In fact, me want to go beyond that point. I want to tell you, say, the 2028 elections is going to be similar to the 2012 elections. It's going to be similar to the 20.
Well, he mentioned 2023.
No. Well, I mean, he stopped there. Me want to tell you because you know why? You know why? I'm coming. You know why? Because of course it's going to be similar. Now, ballot box will go for vote. Now, line will tell for go vote.
Voter registration. No. You cannot. All elections. You cannot. SLPP win.
Okay, that's subjective. It left to how you interpret what he say. You interpret and say, oh well, sometimes the chaos they talk about. Somebody go interpret and say yes because na ballot box, na voter registration we go for do. But however, in my opinion, that's what he meant. You didn't interpret in a different way. So now make enough time for when somebody says something, you take you twist them how you want for twist them. You feel saying that so you want for saying that this mean. You don't know what it mean. If you go ask him right now, Commissioner, what do you mean by this? What I say? Because I want the election get for be, we get for get long lines, voter registration, we get for good conduct, make this and this. So let me tell you this. Edmond Alpha, like I say, he don't get a huge experience in that institution day. Over 20 years of experience in that institution day. He don't conduct several elections. And Sylvester don't sit down close to, in fact, one of the people who formed the quorum for Christian Atop for announced Aneskoma as president of this country. Now, one of the people from the quorum, he was there. He don't sit down next to commissioners, them who don't announce results in favor of APC. So to me, the electoral commissioner not get nothing to do with the result of the election. Not only they determine whether they win election. Now the people in determine whether they win the election because they vote. Me brother and I used to talk about say people that vote they don't see election result. No election center they not there in this country. No polling center not there in this country where APC not get representative. No polling center when I say no day where they not get representative. Polling centers, polling managers, station managers, you name it. No one know the way they not get. So why you feel to say na the commissioner responsibility where they don't say county representative, county polling manager, na the responsibility for go give you results we come on na tambaka. For give responsibility for give results we come on na bile. You understand? So some of them what they do, I'm also ask yourself, did we do what we were supposed to do before we want to cast blame to somebody else?
Okay. Honorable Fofana, thank you so much. Do you want a natural tea that refreshes your body, looking for something healthy and gentle on digestion? You want a tea that keeps you feeling refreshed all day? AOT is your answer, got you covered. Made from naturally grown tea leaves, it's healthy, refreshing, and easy on digestion. With 100 tea bags in every pack, there's always more to enjoy and share. AOT, natural refreshness in every sip, brought to you by Karel. Short break. After that, 079 994 993.
As prayer goes up by divine authority,
this match, the blessing of this revival go blow over Salone.
Let the adversary be denied of the power and of the advantage to devour any of God's children.
As Nicholas Duncan Williams Ministries, together with the body of Christ in Sierra Leone, they bring the Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams, the global prayer movement from USA to UK. They come now Salone, where they start from Thursday the 5th of March to Saturday the 7th of March 2026. To come join with all the believers from all walks of life at the Freetown International Conference Center, Bintumani. The prayer will begin Thursday the 5th of March from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. evening time. Then Friday the 6th of March, when at the morning session will start from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And the night vigil will begin from 11 o'clock night to 5 o'clock morning. And the theme for this year, now breakthrough unseen barriers. They come out from 2 Samuel chapter 5 verse 20. So you will be the prey, you will be the wait, and you will be the faith silent battle for long. It's God enough for you.
We engage engage the angels to go forth right now.
Join Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams and other seasoned servants of God them as we they engage for God in prayer and the wait for we breakthrough on sin barrier now we lie.
Right now, say we command the release.
Remember say, admission now free. No left now us, no left the end. Global prayer works when you come for this prayer. Only problem go solve. So don't forget to Thursday the 5th to Saturday March 7. Now the Pintumani Conference Center. So we all forget for divine encounter breakthrough on sin barrier. Global prayer works 2026 alone.
Some moments can call for calm, others can demand for energy. And with Karel, you get the best of the two worlds them. For tea lovers them, Karel Aroti Premium Blend, they deliver true quality in every cup. The tea leaf they come out from high mountain area them. This premium black tea strong, natural and full of character. It go give you one different taste and fresh feeling. We go deal with you all day. With 100 tea bag na every pack, you go always get more for enjoy and safe for share. Karel Aroti, feel the freshness of nature in every sip. And when you need energy for power you day, just take Aro Cafe. Made from 100% pure premium coffee. Aro Cafe, rich and gets fine smell. One cup go help you stay energetic and active all day. Quick for share and good for any time and any side. Two great choices and one trusted name. Karel with a bring premium tea and coffee for every environment.
You sabi Benny I dey tell you, the Solomon in fast food love dando.
Papa, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine. Now salon here they make them. Now he make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking go strong, smart and healthy. We find for big person, it they make you body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even time safe as dinner. Benny Mix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Remember say, Benny Mix in a packet and they write PLC banner. Benny Mix, they all sign a salon for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, you number 44 Battle Street Piton or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benny Mix, go strong, go smart.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning. Hello? Yeah, Malaika, go ahead. You get 1 minute. Malaika, go ahead.
First and foremost, the authority and the APC concerns the membership. So all the members there in line with what they do so. Yeah. So because formally this man it will be commission about with the representative na the ECSL na the north. We go change figure from 49 to 149. So that kind of people then they when I go return of course if I them been banned and say not for take public position and they so then when the SLPP come they return in position and the man want to be indoctrinate where allegedly they say this the election was stolen. The man set himself aside because of them here. You don't want to be party to that again here. So let that honorable tell me honestly because he say no matter honest enough. Let him tell me, or sometimes he will prove me wrong. Somebody will then change figure. You go on that position there as commissioner again.
All right. Thank you. 079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, boy from Godrich.
Well, go ahead. 1 minute.
When you follow the Constitution, you are law abiding. When you not follow the Constitution, you are not law abiding. The Constitution says when you lost election, are for going to court. I don't know if APC law abiding by not going to court. Also, the Constitution says when the president will select, nominate somebody for electoral, when a parliament go vote her out, if you're not glad. I don't know if APC law abiding. Let them tell you. The Constitution says you're not for boycott parliament. They don't boycott parliament. I don't know if a law abiding mood and the person that from APC, let you answer that one day. Are they law abiding or are they not law abiding?
079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show this morning. Take some comments them coming in now here on Facebook. Suleiman Kamara on Facebook saying, it is not a new thing for the APC to boycott Parliament, my brother. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
Yeah. Which mean just say no more. Don't be honest to yourself. You will not be to give people the wrong information. Elect na Uda and Mukawis. Elect na Tunibla the Mukawi the Gaputam as Electoral Commissioner. If it's not clean, no, then we out the style am for making no more salon people and they say we are not know big salon people. This kind of mentality will get. You will not see the point that lie in life and so we will talk. If we then get a data, why you not be going to court? Don't talk to go. Why you not be going to court? Okay, thank you.
079994993. Call inside the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You name inside the call from?
Yeah, Mina Koka, they call from Bo.
Koka, go ahead. 1 minute.
Yeah, thank you so much, my brother. You know, this conversation, I feel say we get more things that we could pay attention on. If then we brought that now, the APC go able for really remember where 2006, SFPP doing some there at the time, they choose Christian Atop, but yet APC win. You know, Christian Atop conduct election 2012, then 2017, APC will don't win, then choose Inter Ali. Yet SFPP now can win. The reason we really don't disturb this country now that always the country they choose somebody who is not there an iota on electioneering process. That's one. So for my president with all of the constitutional rights we get, we don't choose this man. Let me just make sure that the process towards the elections is credible. Let all the parties will be present in all. Rather than they cry, when they go down to the voters and really able to convince people and they will vote for them, rather than to bring confusion at this country. Thank you so much.
Mohammed Jallo on Facebook saying, Sir, are you the new information minister? President Bio is not a listening president. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Good morning.
Yes, Commander Jibo.
Usman Mara, salam alaikum. Thank you very much. The two politicians that wake up with the radio, I pay respect to them as a CSO civil society. You know, politics sort of impartial. But there's so respect at the radio at the building. The SLPP honorable is top fine, Ufachev top fine. They're not attack themselves because these are media to go across. So for that reason, Commander Jibo Nabatalo, I want to tell them thank you. This daughter died. Let me talk to Umfa. Umfa, honestly speaking, don't talk and say the election by grace of God 2028 to Arena. If you get that straight today, you get that confidence day, we allow the electoral commissioner. Hey, to the talk show, Umfa, now everything been Twitter, SLPP win. And that honorable for SLPP talk up. That man not saying for the coming. I don't think that they talk so we now we get the saying now they go vote. For some of the people who own and represent, in order to represent President Ura, but he will say he represent the people of this country. Commander Jibo Nabatalo as a mouthpiece at the Beguna, we are going to parliament. If we not believe God, and let when the part of that end, leadership, the president, and what is honorable for SLPP talk, this is not going to repeat again because I am the last gentleman of this country.
Well, Ajibo, thank you so much. 079994993. Mystic Dwazak on Facebook saying the appointment of the new commissioner has brought mixed feelings among Sierra Leoneans, especially by opposition political parties, more so when they are questioning the integrity of the new commissioner. I hope they will have a close dialogue to deliberate on the said matter. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
You name inside the call from?
Pamusa Nadwasat.
Pamusa, go ahead. 1 minute.
What are the time for talk now, yeah? This the market win at the world. Like for now, we need investors for like them come to the country. Then now the government don't appoint commissioner for next election. Then the opposition say, no, we don't need this. To me, also, I've been feeling say no more. The government for listening to the opposition, like them sit down, they arrange them. For like this not come, let not give bad name to the country. This is so really say Salon not ready yet for like the country develop. Yes, because now this can make we had to all the difference. Now this they make we had to all they come together. Election not mean say after we vote, then they show the winner, then we forget correct by ourselves. No. So what which we want? What they do election? Let the election be free and fair. So that time they we will live in the country peacefully. Then we country go before. But to me also by this way, I'm not sure if it's alone ready or not ready. It's to God. Somebody said this and no one time. Then you say no, power party put on the.
Okay.
Yes, why?
079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Lawrence of Ima.
Lawrence, go ahead.
Yeah, in the first place, I did tell me APC honorable say now then they get for good at parliament now na bola be force. They not get for be like force. You understand? Now so that they do the talk to they not they pay the fine way people are still find them, they not they pay for national, they pay, you understand? So they therefore go. And in the first place again, like in the constitution, now they partner APC writer. Then they're not tell clearly what the consultation means. Now so the one they left at the book, put that you want make it scatter after you understand? Now they write out the tripartite, now APC no more. People not just the government. Now, APC as a party, the government of Australia and the international committee, SPP as a party, don't do it. So how you want making one as a political party, don't make argument with other people that in favor of, let me say, for two or more political parties, you want what you call. Then we're going to go for all man. SPP as a party with the talk say, we are not going to participate in anything on that tripartite, you understand, because other political parties need to be represented. When they talk in a sense of the previous constitution, just to come with your understand. Now the same month again, we draw the signature from each other. So we will not participate. So APC has been a problem at this nation, you understand. We are not going to participate. Every people right and talk, they're not be a party to the tripartite system. Thank you very much.
Tui Abubakar on Facebook saying, I have never seen ECSL boss dance with a ruling party member and say everything is done. One last call and wrap up the first segment. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You name inside the call from?
Yeah, concern. Yes, sir. It is in the call. Mr. Moderator, some of the MPs there will not see you.
All right. Take one more call. 079 again, waiting the two of the honorable we talk about just now with citizens them the way they kick them for. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Bakar from Fomex.
Yeah, Bakar, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
One thing I see, people and the guests are wrong all over because always we think the future of this country. We think the future of SLPP and the future of APC as well, and we taking the generation yet or more. Now we get the feeling say APC we don't do them, and SLPP we don't do them where they appoint Christian at all, and they appoint Ofali, and President Bill appoints this corner. So waiting the tripartite, the tripartite is there for that thing all stop. Say if the government can't see, they're not going to tell you say APC be do them, SLPP be do them. Waiting make the SLPP for very be careful with this. Therefore, not say right now the current situation really comes to the issue. If the people are left then they're in opposition, it will fearful for them. So it means say waiting at the right in for do for the future of this country. Let them watch this thing. Look to the recommendation which is say. The recommendation say then get people and where they pick the credible, not to the president they appoint. This is very simple. Say not to the president they appoint. Let them forget people them when they tell me say at the board and this because the election say only the electoral commission and they announce results are acceptable. So then why did they drag me to this level? Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Would I go start? Honorable Fofana, Honorable Mfa.
Yeah, no, sure. One for say thank you to all we call as them, and then views and opinion very, very important, and it matters a lot because at the end of the day, I mean, like Honorable say, I'm not the only represent Cambia District. I'm representing the whole country. So anybody we call on this program expressing view and opinion, it is valid, and we take them very seriously. Few things them way I just want to say the only option we APC get in this fight now for make them become disruptive and disrupt the running of the government. And the achievement we then really they chase, not only for the commissioner, I think see, they just want for piggyback on that one day. But they want for make sure, say, like I said, anything we SLPP bring come, then for object time. Anything we APC, SLPP can with parliament for object. But however, we as a country, like what I call us now, most faces the give. This is the profile we in two ways, the good way or the bad ways. So like what APC they do so, whose message they go to the international community? If we come together, like we go on the tripartite with them also, we come together, we engage in national dialogue, we look for what's best for the country, it profile us better than the negative part. When they go on the tripartite, like I say, it's between the APC and the government. Yeah. The APC in the first place, when this thing started, they don't ever think, say, there are other political parties in this country. All they thought was about themselves. Now later now somebody says, hey, but what about the other political parties? Or now because they're a minority, or because they don't get member in the parliament, or with the boycott, governance, now it make them not include them. And that was wrong. So in the this they tell you, say, APC is a selfish party. They only care about themselves. You understand? Because say this, not to APC the faith, we fight on behalf of the other political parties. We will feel say they don't disenfranchise them or they don't take advantage of them for election. So what's going to happen? Let's include them in this process. But however, I want for talk to me, brother Naya, and all the leadership of APC say we are better than this as a country. Waiting don't happen. So, like I say, constitutionally, it's not going to be revised. The president will sit down in wisdom, say, waiting, well, APC, then they cry too much, la withdraw this candidate and ask them for let them can give another candidate. It's not going to happen. You understand? So the best bet they have right now, let's go to the room, let's go to the table, let's discuss, let's talk. But you cannot say because... But the
use of the talk if president, you're not going to do it in the APC call for.
Well, one thing in the favor, it's not waiting the APCs for call for. Now, waiting the constitution. Now, the mandate where the constitution give the president for do on behalf of the people of the country. Section 71 and section 32.3. This now constitution where... I don't want to say whether right or not right, but this is the constitution and the guiding principle, now the motoka where they drive this country. Now in that one day, so waiting that when they dictate, waiting and they say follow, now what they do, not waiting a political party thinks we don't like Alpha because Ashanti come on, we don't like Alpha because he dance to the tune of, no, that's not what it is.
Okay,
first of all, I want to make it clear, say, because in the previous statement, my colleague here talk say we get agents now all centers. Indeed, we not be agents now all centers.
Why?
During elections because of election violence. Now the one thing and then they preach say they want to bring PR, and I be not talking back before I will talk again. That this government not ever condemned violence in the stronghold against the APC. I will also state that Mohamed Kone, when he was approved as Chief Electoral Commissioner, we not boycott Parliament, and President Bio Naya appoint her. We did not boycott. We give you reservations about her. We continue. I also state say if we get for talk about the challenges of Mr. Edmond Alpha, there's so many. Yes, his experience, now one wouldn't Kibu point at, but in activities over time, now one would call into question. That's why waiting happen at Koinadugu, the vote way SLPP changed from 49 to 149 because they not put 0 before the 49. Put local, they not allow international observers, which is recently now just happened. Boom Peserabu, the chieftaincy day, then disenfranchise one family. And I preside over, they not listen to the family and petition. There's so many. And that is why we believe, say,
all of those alleged track records of Edmond Alpha, where the APC is accusing him of, you think, say, 2028, with him as the commissioner of ECSL, that election will be rigged too?
We get concerned of that. We get concerned of that. I listened to his statement to his staff. He talk about, say, the need for build trust in the institution. Yes, trust needs to be built in that institution. With challenges, the process will not follow. So I appreciate Bakar from Fomex, we enlighten the public back within our reservations. That would also would agree, then people then change them. And I want to talk about, say, a caller talk about boycott. Not the boycott, if we're not law-abiding party, we are very law-abiding. We are not going against the spirit of the Constitution. And the boycott's not in the Constitution. For let you know, this is not for educator, let you know, boycott. And why we're not going to court? We trust in the judiciary at that time was at its lowest. Why? They removed 10 members of parliament. Instead of ensuring that they give the opposition time for appeal. They not allow the opposition for appeal. The next hour, then go swear them in na parliament. And the way for that go serve, even after the ruling, then for that conduct election for all the 10 constituencies, then they for let replace them. But this government came, replaced APC MPs with SLPP MPs. And so, and we said we get case in a court that they not ever table, they not a panel to judges them. That is why we did not go to court. The data challenges between the data. Now I make them be ask ECSL for show and their own data. And if then the government don't pay them, people that don't pay them, international community don't support them, how on earth you will say you know present the data? Aside, yes, APC no present all the data because then chase with agents and then stronghold them. But the point is, you wouldn't give the work for do you know come back and verify to the people say now this work I do now the numbers and this so then no do them then destroy and destroy them. Why we worry about 2023 and why we worry about a statement say 2023 will be different, not go be different, or 2023 not go be different? If you get for remember 2023 or even 2018 self, now the first 10 and then begin say we can announce 60% of the results. 2018 and 60% they announce. And this 2023, when they announce that 60% day, people then be still in na centers them, in district centers them, not even though begin collect result they hit. Then still they wait for collecting result and they for compare the RRF form there. Now ECSL announce 60%. When they ask the district officers there, now send the result here na national, then so will not send no result na national. So that 60% they who that number he put. And IGR said they get 56.1%. ECSL now 56.1%. IGR, when they do the report, say SLPP go win with 56.1.
So even before the elections, there were
before the elections.
Pollsters who we don't see the for win already.
With 56.1%. The mathematical consistency
so it's like you believe,
of the number.
I'm a
mathematician.
You believe IGR the report?
No, I don't believe him. I don't believe him. But Dan and the report, I don't go challenge him. But I don't believe what ECSL announced.
All right, thank you so much, Honorable.
Please, 1 second before we close. I just want to make a couple of things clear that you understand. Somebody say, oh, then change election result, I'll be 49 instead of 149. Like I say again, we both have responsibilities. You understand? You get pulling. Nobody no stop anybody say no care go. You pull in station representative then for go observe the election. It is constitutional. Every party representative they get somebody. Just.
But this is not about by election at the talk about too. This about by election at the talk about not to this 2023 election.
Lower level election. Look the kind.
And the by-election we talk about. We get the result. We get the proof.
Look the amount of violence. We get the proof. Look the amount of violence.
But we not kill nobody.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you so much, Honorable Dr. Umfa S.G. Koroma, opposition spokesperson for the APC in our parliament, and Honorable Mohammed T. Fofana, MP for the SLPP for Cambia district. Up next, we'll get sports, entertainment, and a review of the biggest stories from over the weekend with Marion Precious George. Stay tuned.
Dreaming about your love all night long. Put you right above. Above the sky. I've been dreaming about you. Dreaming about you. I've been dreaming about you. Oh, 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 oh. I've been dreaming about you. Dreaming about you. I've been dreaming about you. Oh, 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 oh. My darling, wait a minute. Let me tell you something. One natural thing about you, your love is so true. From the day we met until this present moment, I'm talking to you. You never lie to me, and this is the reason why you have a special place in my heart. And I pray this love will never tear apart. But one thing I must confess, if love is something money could buy, a pretty poor girl like me would die. And I appreciate you so much for the way you hold me, the way you kiss me, the way you make me feel sweet deep inside. Oh, I've been dreaming about you. Dreaming about you. I've been dreaming about you. Oh, 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 oh. I've been dreaming about you. Dreaming about you. I've been dreaming about you. Oh, 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 oh. Every time I think of you, I say you in my dream, I'm in love with you. Every moment I spend with you, I realize I'll never get a woman like you. I reminisce the things you said to me. Now I just imagine the things you do to me. Now I know you love me truly, so your love wanna drive me crazy. Baby, I so when I'm in love to you, I live my life for you and I die for you. Now I know you love me truly, so your love wanna drive me crazy. Baby, I so when I'm in love to you, I live my life for you and I die for you.
I've been dreaming about you.
Dreaming about you.
I've been dreaming about you. Oh, 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 oh. I've been dreaming about you.
Dreaming about you.
I've been dreaming about you. Oh, 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 oh.
Ready to do all the things you want, and I'm ready to give you all your needs. And I never wanna see you confused, cause you're the one that I choose.
I'm ready to give you all the things you want. I'm ready to give you all the things you need. I never wanna see you confused. You're the only one that I choose.
Give me the thing that belongs to me. Give me the thing that me feel like bleed. Give me the thing that I need, baby. Give me the thing that I want, baby. Now I know you love me truly, so your love wanna drive me crazy. Baby, so when I'm in love to you, I live my life for you and I die for you. Now I know you love me truly, so your love wanna drive me crazy. Baby, so when I'm in love to you, I live my life for you and I die for you.
I've been dreaming about you.
Dreaming about you.
I've been dreaming about you. Oh, 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 oh. I've been dreaming about you.
Dreaming about you.
I've been dreaming about you. Oh, 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 oh. I've been dreaming about you.
Dreaming about you.
I've been dreaming about you. Oh, 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 oh. I've been dreaming about you.
All right, good morning and welcome to you start of the week, and let's bring to you some of the updates we'll get in sports for you. We first one we go bring to you now. Star Sports Academy we don't pull out for media attention in respect to the issues around Senesi Jane, as we also understand Francis FC, a team within Akenema, self done. Say that and get the player, so the player in matter or the player in question they in front of the players status committee in the Salon Football Association. So the Paralympic team being done present some gold, bronze and gold medal when they be win to the National Sports Authority Executive winner Dr. Emmanuel Safa Abdullahi. So things happening in Cameroon football, but we don't see them yet inside Salon football. So the Cameroon Football Association, then the Cameroon Ballon d'Or, ranking organized for the best player of the Cameroon League. So this year, we see an outstanding young talent, 19-year, we've been win, Serge Diarra, and been win the Ballon d'Or for the Cameroon Player of the Year. Also being got about 15 goals and a 11 assists, and of course he win a lot of prizes plus a car. One for see that happen when the Salon Premier League will come to an end. So Ghana they officially put out them proposed Black Stars budget for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Well, I wonder when Salon will get the final opportunity for playing the World Cup, how that budget will look like. But it's a very hefty budget. We surround up to $13,776,000 United States dollars, where Ghana don't propose $13 million dollars plus. Where Ghana don't propose for the World Cup, but Ghana from the group stage on to the finals. So this now 18 Kevin Durant may get for say just to be mentioned in the same category as some of the greatest athletes of all time. I'm just honored, blessed, and grateful for all of the people that invested in me along the way. So Kevin Durant don't reach 32,000 NBA career points, and that is not a small thing for do. So from next season, there will be no promotion and relegation for the top flights of England Rugby Union. The Men's Professional Rugby Board don't say because of the existing system, they're not able to deliver the financial sustainability for the long-term confidence and professional game needs. So then we'll get no promotion or relegation from next season inside the English Rugby. For this morning, all this will get inside sports updates.
Hello, good morning and welcome to your very first edition of the entertainment news here on the Epic Morning Show. Rema, of course, don't be nominated for the most handsome man alive 2026 by the Netizen Choice magazine. In other news, Shane Tinubu break his silence. Well, of course, the controversy will go on between King Michi and Very Dark Man. Well, the son of the president, of course, don't come out for respond to some of the allegations involving the philanthropist King Michi and Very Dark Man. Well, Kutis is setting the record straight. He described the claim for the secret arrangement, according to them, as a pure fiction. He clarified that his support was strictly for NGO activities, and the follow-up meeting only failed because he was unwell, which of course we'll be getting into that. The much anticipated King Boss show will be scheduled for happen na Kenema on the 22nd March 2026. Now the City Plaza, of course, has been cancelled due to the formal grievance where King Boss LA began with the city mayor. According to the letter where they release, say the city mayor, of course, don't make them clear, say if they forcefully try for go na Kenema, members of the RFM would be captured and initiated na the Poro Society. Sierra Leonean musician Eddie King, P2, and of course don't celebrate their success as the latest song People Demand don't get 102k organic view on YouTube and 94.9k videos reaction on TikTok. The office of the entertainment ambassador, of course in Sierra Leone, strongly denounce any statement or action by any individual that could incite unwillful division or threaten the peace and stability of the nation. At the same time, the office respectfully urge the relevant authorities to ensure that Zainab Sharif, we now one of well-known female entertainer, of course, we currently on remand, is granted her full constitutional right and treated fairly and justly according to the law of Sierra Leone. And finally, this morning, Glorious Prayer Works is coming to Freetown. Well, Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams. So Thursday, the 5th to Saturday, the 7th March 2026, at the Freetown International Conference Center, Bintimani Center. Of course, the theme, Breaking Unseen Barriers, 2 Samuel 5:20. So Thursday, the 5th March 26, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Friday, the 6th March, we now the morning session 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and night vigil, of course, now 1 p.m. and on to 5 in the morning. Well, come and be blessed. This is now to get for you inside the entertainment news this morning.
Don't come for me, kuna all sober. And you na most them cover. Me kuna no border for reach na me on border. They want me fire and surround with babuaya. I'm boko. I felt the enemy boko. 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 I ama ya sape yake ira kai pala suma feta rama ikala ai maktara apanga yo malkiyama kuruma saba ya feta ene mboko amboko feta ene mboko boko amboko feta ene mboko amboko feta ene mboko amboko feta ene mboko go na kabala for go visiting grandpa, then take an banka for go broke some banka. He make amboko because you know how he left ya. He walk out with their foot for go big berry foot. He eat him belly full and he suck up kind fruit. He change nika boka le kura como America. In papa shoot free time with them cook pepper soup or go drink pepper soup so thing is not for them book. When I'm picking and can look, say when I pass go speak. Now some boko we just go partake over day. Amboko, affect the animal boko, amboko. Affect the animal boko, amboko. Affect the animal boko,
Safu, when you did right, kele, you for the watch. All the road signs make we all safe now the road.
The Ministry of Transport and Aviation and the Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority (SLRSA) no gladdy for the way and manner where certain people them where they use the road, they behave. Driver and rider them more the time where traffic can jam. Plenty pan them, more keke rider them. All the time they ride na the wrong lane where they make the traffic number flow fine. The SLRSA, they member all driver, rider, and vehicle owner them say for use the route where you no get right for use. Now serious offense under the Road Traffic Act 2007 and the Road Traffic Regulation 2011. Do ya take notice of them TSU. Now the routes or lane where they approve no more you for use. You for obey the sign them, marking and traffic instruction them. Make sure say you safe and the one themselves where they use the road safe. Then don't want you lonta. Now the Ministry of Transport and Aviation will join on with the Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority (SLRSA) and all who that's the Andep and transport business bring this message to you.
When you the waka, safu, when you the drive, kele, you for the watch. All the road signs make we all safe now the road.
This Ramadan, love the travel and the blessing where you get in return. Boku, where family they oversee, they send support. Where you give zakat with clean heart. PC Foreign Exchange Bureau to make us simple, fast, and get Boku reward. This Ramadan, we will share blessing with you. Anytime you receive money through we enjoy 1% cashback for all transaction. Now any PC and Sons outlet now the country. With PC Foreign Exchange Bureau, no stress, no long story, just trusted service with transaction and meaningful rewards. This Ramadan, send love and receive blessing from PC and Sons Foreign Exchange Bureau, the money transfer service where you defend all signers alone. Visit any PC and Sons outlet all about the country today.
You sabi Benimi?
I just tell you, the Solomon in fast food love Dando.
Bobo, Benimix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine. Na salon here they make them. Na he make the always fresh and not there at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. We find for big person, it they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all, and you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even time safe as dinner. Benimix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Members say Benimix then a packet and they write PLC banner. Benimix they all sign a salon for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, call number 44 Battle Street Freetown or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benimix, grow strong, grow smart.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress, with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress.
Zig Ziglar once said, "Waiting you get by achieving your goals, not as important as waiting you go become by achieving the same goals." Hello and welcome to the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, where they come to you on 99.3 FM. You can get me also on the Radio Garden, Facebook, and through the website at myepiconline.com. Me na your host, Marion Precious George. And inside the show this morning, Honorable Fala Tembe don raise alarm over alleged Guinean threat to Yenga. And also Vice President Dr. Mohamed Julde Jallow received Salon security personnel them where Guinean forces be detained. Institute for Governance Reform raised concern over government spending on the rise for inmates. And also Deputy Speaker of Parliament called for probe into National Election Watch and observer missions. All of the stories plus the review of various newspapers, they're inside the show this morning. And for joining me to discuss the issues, I get inside the studio Solomon Sundu, Executive Director for Be Found, and I also get James Kamaramane. Good morning, gentlemen, and Happy New Week. Sundu.
Good morning, Marion.
Happy New
Good
Week.
morning, Marion. Yes, I would say Happy New Month.
Yeah, Happy New Month and Happy
we are
New
now in
working week.
March.
Yeah.
Thank God, we are now climbing the hill. We as Christian, the lens, side by side with our counterparts, our Muslim counterparts. So we want to say thanks be to God for the march.
Yeah, Mane, good morning.
Yes, morning again, Marion, and good morning to the people that will listen to we out there. It's a new week and also second day of a new month.
Yeah, and you're looking shiny.
Yeah, thank you.
With the color.
Yes, I mean my orange color anyway.
Anyways, make a look at stories reported on the front pages of various newspapers. And my first take will be the Standard Times newspaper. And a big banner headline reads, ahead of 2028 elections, SLPP face greatest challenge in history. You see a photo of President Dr. Julius Maada Bio on the front page. And another story reported, Oriel Insurance Company delivers impressive 2024 performance, and EcoBank SL backs Sierra Rutiles Semberu Area 5 project with major financing commitments. All of the stories and more you will get at the Standard Times newspaper this morning.
We get the Independent Observer newspaper. The main first story reads, Austria inaugurates new honorary consulate premises in Freetown. And the series, Mr. President, can we talk about 343? And the main banner headline story reads, as many strand in Asia, Sierra Leoneans urged to verify job offers before travel. VP host ECOWAS Defense Chief, advocates regional training hub. Other story you will find the Independent Observer newspaper.
Away from that, I take the Satellite newspaper. A very big banner headline reads, over the release of 16 Sierra Leonean officers from Guinea, Foreign Affairs Minister hails VP Julde Jallow. You see a photo of VP Julde Jallow on the front page. And another story, Sierra Rutile expands mining operation in Bagua, Chiefdom, Moyamba district. Finally, Commerce and Mortgage Bank unveils ultra-modern headquarters. All of the stories and more you could get in the Satellite newspaper.
I get the Concord Times newspaper. The first story reads, Parliament approves ECSL chair amid opposition concern. Another story, MBSSE receives over 27,000 bags of rice for National School Feeding Program. Japan, UNOPS close Royal Renewable Energy Project in Sierra Leone. And the final story, UBC gets first female bishop. Other story you can find the the Concord Times newspaper.
And away from the Concord Times, we finally take now the Aoko newspaper. Top story, oil insurance lift profit and investment income drives 2024 result. And EcoBank Sierra Leone, EcoBank backs Sierra Rutile expansion with landmark financing, and donor rice injection reinforces Sierra Leone school feeding scheme. Finally, Japan funds digital skill and disease defense in Sierra Leone. All of those stories and more you go get in the Aoko newspaper this morning. There are a couple of stories about the Rice for School feeding program where lead to the question of the school feeding program. Has it been effective, Mane?
Well, it's subject to whose arm would go on for take and from, and now we don't see they don't get another 27,000 bags of rice for National School Feeding Program. For me personally, don't watch around schools within Freetown, not they see much, but people where they out in the provinces, they say school feeding program, they go on.
There are schools in Freetown, part of the school feeding program.
It should be, but they see so much. Except the rural areas, they say that these are deprived communities, deprived children. But I guess we want to evidence that Freetown 7 are deprived children as well.
But the school feeding program not cover the western urban rural. For the rural community, those deprived area, from where it starts under WFP, myself be the work with WFP.
So meaning schools around Waterloo and all of those places, they're part of the school feeding program?
Well, I know capture these parts, but as I say, they operate now most of the rural areas where in deprived communities. In fact, that's the project they for encourage people and way not able to afford meal, waiting a lunch.
So have you been monitoring the
yes, as I
project?
say, I be there with WFP, we be the work with WFP, I be there follow them, and I be they go on successfully. I reach a time, WFP and we own rest they buy from Sierra Leone and feed them people in there.
Okay, we look at the first story inside the show. Usai Honorable Fala Kekura Tembe don't raise alarm over alleged Guinean threats to Yenga, and of course, the honorable member will come out from that particular place. They raised this alarm inside one viral video. Also, explain issues about Yenga, and a lot of people think because of the recent issue it happened. People tend to forget about the Yenga issue, and they ask questions as to if the issue of Yenga don't become resolved. So Honorable Fala come out with in statements calling on authorities who are concerned for pay attention to that particular place there, Yenga, as he say, some troops don't come, don't invade inside the place, and the situation kind of serious than before or waiting we done the report so far. But we'll listen to part of a statement so far, and we'll come back, we'll discuss the issue.
Mina Honorable Engineer Fala Kinawatenge, Mina the Member of Parliament of former constituency 002, Kailaon District. Of recent, we been done after the Guinean maneuvers, sanity been done a bit, but just after this incident we happened at Falaba, yesterday, report reaching me, credible report reaching me from the constituency that armed Guinean forces with LMGs and HMGs, fully equipped in military gears, then go and enter in the midst of Uyo Sojamandem, we station at Sokoma. Sokoma na very like 200-300 meters apart from Yenga itself. Now just evaluate the separate, and they don't know the main Sokoma town. And the message where the Guineans encounter with, we as usual, they call on the nation and they call on every security apparatus for law taker again very serious, because I saw them begin the initial maneuvers and then translate into a garrison base. And today, Yenga they under them. They don't go and they don't go inform the residents that we base na Sokoma village, and the soldiers that we they say, then they go. But then they can't take over Sokoma, say Sokoma na Guinea. So that is a recent development, and you ask me, that is scary, and we should take it very serious. So this is not the time we say we own government for send additional manpower for see how for defend we territorial integrity. Because sovereignty very important for defend. A nation that exists because of in territories. If we begin to lose them territory, then small, then we state go there at threat. So if you ask me, that and the recent development as well, we don't take place yesterday in addition to the impasse we see in Falaba.
That's the voice of Honorable Fala Kenewa Tembe, we a member of parliament from, Yenga. We be the explain exactly what they happen there. As he say, Guinean troops them don't invade now a village called Sokoma and call for the authorities we concerned for act swiftly. And this brings me to the question of waiting really they happen to the Yenga issue. We see several times with ministers and even the vice president go Guinea for get some kind of engagement with the Guinean authorities concerning Yenga, but after that we still they see the soldiers they come inside Salone and they claim some places around the Yenga and now Nasokoma. Yes.
Yes. Not all the Yenga, as reports don't indicate. Last week I think the ONS then we do some visitation, then discover say we get, as we speak, we get 38 border infractions with Guinea. 38. Take from the north to the east. We get 38 borders. We always we don't decide on that. One of me call we ability talk. We some people don't be decide and say it's too late the military. Why? Because I don't see over the years we military don't they do boku thing, but we governments over the years, governments in and out, I think so don't lack, for safeguard we territorial integrity. We talk about, after the war, let we say Salone, and that will be one of me call for say Salone be only under sanction, arms and embargo sanction. We need now for Lewi governments now they strive in as much as we get president in the ECOWAS chair, in a Security Council, in a member of the C10, all of them positioning they need for reflect on we now na Sierra Leone. If we get them kind,
but is that the case?
Now that's how they say.
Okay.
When you look at with military, you talk about the modern tools, how we equip them. I don't they say this on good governance program. Even yesterday, the good governance program, that now they appealed for say, yes, we want for say yes to the soldier then way then be they under them kind threat, and they use them brave idea, especially the captain for make then able for look at issues, then surrender themselves. Not to say for me, I they say Salone soldier weak, or not weak, but they go fight war like if you can recall it's how the war start in Sierra Leone. Now Salone soldier, the AK-47 will be the get, or the guns will be the get then and they now west now you plan away go on fire. This modern days what they talk about, we see countries like Guinea, it gets 8 boundaries with different countries. Talk about Liberia, Ivory Coast, Guinea-Bissau, Mali, then other areas, Sierra Leone. But we own this BNTM don't become intensified. And we look at Yenga say, because of the war, we then RAF they be used for go cause trouble, and where the Guineans they become assist we, they make sure say that area they didn't fortify them. For make no more than give no good answer. And you look at all the border area, you take from the north, like Falaba now, you come to the east, you talk about Kono, talk about Kailand. We get, different border entry points. We all this while don't talk about, say, over 300
so those entry points, is it that then they are not well secure? We make the Guineans then feel say then able for encourage or take them as their own because like Salone not to pay attention to those crossing points.
Na carelessness man. I you put 13 men then and then kind side in there. We already don't know say anger. People they don't want for use that as a entry point. You for already now know say all the other area. You understand? Where we get, border, then come on border areas them. If we make sure say we military them well, secure the inside and there. Let we say now all garrison if on the bill. Let's say if not to all set, but let's say from the north. If you look at Teko Bagik, imagine Teko, look aside Falaba the under. Now Falaba don't come off from the tell be Kabala be with Kwenyadugo. Now a big side one day. If you say now we don't get some kind border infractions in there, go put a whole garrison there.
Okay.
For a look now 300 soldiers can't override 13 or 16 soldiers. How will they retaliate in the area of anything? So for me, I think so. We government need for serious now. We president as in, I read the statement for say, if they want to do again, make could not take them. Then statement in the all, yes, it not suffice. How somebody will go fight war, or how somebody will challenge. We look at the Guinean military strength. Guinea, they spend over $200 million on the military. Salon are $45 million. When you look at the military strength, I think Salon gets up to now, I think up to 8,000. Guinea get up to 200,000. But it no matter. If you look at Israel, you look at other countries, for example, Angola, and then other countries, then Congo. Congo big pass Angola pass how many times? But Angola, because of the military strength where they get, you see how they don't even go inside and take then Kiev, then other side and sit down the man. Because you get for make sure say you equip your military. No matter the volume of the military. Okay. We know we military say over the years we don't go fight wars and conventional wars and we will succeed. But if you not equip this military, you not equip them and get the necessary to use it more than this, not to then rock the helicopter, the local see the fly or rotting chopper. Make sure that you spend. And that's what we therefore do. Let we put a budget where we go able for spend per military. Because the way we don't say now, it's like no see the one day we don't say Guineans don't can take Kono, they don't can take parts of the north. Okay. Because now we get common boundary with them, the north and the east.
In as much as governments don't make moves for say and go on ground for deal and solve them issues here. We know you from the president or the vice president yet concerning ratings Solomon Sundu make mention of for strengthening the military and pour more resources in the military as well for make the personnel them get the right equipment them so that they go able for man or guard the country and the border them.
Yes, you're right, Marion. But before I go into whether government's serious or not, Mr. Sundu just talk about say Salon they under sanction embargo for arms and ammunition. Make I just make it clear. Between 1997 to 1998, actually UN may impose arms sanction on Sierra Leone. Then say Salon not forget any ammunition, then ban them for supplying weapons, ammunition, military vehicles, and other things. Even oil and other military sanctions have been done between 1997 to 1998. When it comes to 1998, the United Nations Security Council Resolution 1171, 1998, may terminate the arms and embargo against Sierra Leone. What that means say they be free now for buy weapon, for buy ammunition for the military. In 2010, that sanction they be fully lifted. That means say the UN Security Council will lift the ban. So from 2010 to 2026 is about 16 years. Yes. So it means say 16 years ago, Salon military or Salon government get a right for empower the military force. So that comes with the seriousness from our government. I don't feel say they're really ready for empower with military, for man with borders. We are not saying they for empower with military for go fight war. No. But if they are fully equipped, just like Mr. Sundi said, if they are fully equipped, they're able to go man those porous border areas the way we get with Guinea. These are pure advantage Guinea is seizing on us. For me, people they say Guinea or brothers. For me personally, Guinea not to be brother. I never fumble to any Guinean. I never get no relationship with any Guinean. No. I never get a relationship as a Sierra Leonean. No. I don't get. Me not get Guinea. So me don't see me brother. They tell me say me that you brother. You they can't say me you can't. You say me you also they tell me how to sweep me also they control me. You are not my brother. So for me, me and Guinea man not to brothers and sisters. Me and them not get relationship. For me, I feel say we government need to be serious enough when it comes to manning our borders. Therefore, be serious with the military. Just for to go spend over $45 million for say they empower the military, but empower them with weapon. Because if you say that they go for go man borders, they are not fully.
So you're saying the Guineans know this fact that.
I just say they know. They don't feel with strength. Okay. They don't feel with wit. Because if Mamadi Doumbouya may guide cancer with a military troop and say he can't visit we, I never see any country where the president don't ride cancer with the military troop for can't visit a country. Only Sierra Leone there don't see her. So the man don't can access to military. They don't see the weakness, the weak side of we. Who knows where maybe within the military, so maybe they get information of who to get or who to not get. Who knows? Who knows all that when So if the government really serious, but 16 years ago, 2010, UN Security Council don't lift the ban, sanction embargo on arms ammunition for Sierra Leone. I think say 16 years, a decade and more, Salon for them be fully equipped.
Okay. We move away from that topic there and deal with similar one. Usai 16 Salon security personnel them where them be detained in Guinea or where the Guinean forces be detained. You know, don't return this na the country. Usai them may get dinner with the Vice President, Dr. Mohamed Jules Diallo. Usai engage them, tell them about how Salon and Guinea don't be brothers. The brothers relationship where manner the kick against Vice President says Sierra Leone and Guinea na brothers or waiting sister countries, and it make several other statements them regarding the issue we happen and waiting the personnel them need for no. But quickly make we listen to a snippet of the Vice President in statement, and we discuss this other issue.
Of the President and government, the people of Sierra Leone, I want formally welcome Unaba to Sierra Leone, and also to use the opportunity for saying the government gladly, President gladly, the whole country gladly back, come back safe, and also for thank you to the head of the delegation and the members of the delegation. We go in for going and people on release and coming back home safely. So we want to appreciate our courage, and we want to say all things transpire. We treat them as brotherly. Guinea, Sierra Leone, always the same. Now 2 country, 1 people. 2 country, 1 people. From what the incident start, we get a report, fact find the nation. Then we only engage the Guinean authorities there, including Prime Minister, Minister of Defense, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister of Foreign Affairs. We don't on the phone with them. So we don't discuss this peacefully among ourselves. Today, they are safe. I believe say the whole country and the whole world will wait for now. So I want to tell them thank you. The masterpiece work with the done. So we say today, on a rich, but we all can the opportunity for eat dinner together. So, Minister, thank you.
Thank you, yes. Vice President. Yes. I want to say, on behalf of His Excellency the President, when this incident happened, you showed remarkable leadership. When everybody in Tampa Bay, you said we should treat it with calmness. And from that very start, the leadership we provide, in that inspiration, they will go at Conakry, under instruction, and we'll get good gallant men and women. We, on the course of the duty, we get this unfortunate situation. And I want to tell you, say, Limba Mange Patience is Captain Limba, but most importantly, Francisca.
Well, that's now the voice of the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Timothy Musa Kaba, and the Vice President, Dr. Mohamed Jules Diallo, then statement during the dinner where the Vice President organized for the soldiers and we be there in detention at Guinea, and then say several things. But Timothy Musa Kaba in statement at the end of the inserts talk about Limba Mange patient. It's like na parable pool. Talking about a Limba Mange patient also regarding the issue after Vice President don't make mention of the diplomatic engagement and the agreement we then get with the Guinean government regarding that particular incident that we happen at Falaba and Sundu.
Well, for me, I go back to the historical tie between we, as we say, Guinea and our sister country. If you look historically, you talk about how the tribes, they migrate, you know, for can do all and settlements.
No, we don't come about with brother or sister relationship with Guinea. We are talking about this particular statement by VP and Timothy Kaba.
Well, the diplomatic tie, now one bill up, because, you know, bill up a waiting. Still, for me, we think the soldier then do, you know, one person we are frowned at time. You know, ever good, a humiliating, and the patience way perhaps the minister they talk about. For anything we do, the patience, neither the diplomatic means way I think say they refer to. Okay. You get for explore all the other side and they. Now you just want to talk about we government for be serious for equipped. Because not all the time somebody they can throw stone at you. Then you see though you say, oh no, la left farm and at this and at that. For me, we not really talk about, the Guinea, if the patient it go override one day. Why they talk so? Because the military people, they are trained in the first place to defend themselves. The first thing we then train any military man for defend yourself. After the defense, now if you see say something like within the brave soldier they do so, they no say they're not go able at that time for withstand 300 men. So what they do, they restrain themselves. It's like kind of defending yourself. What I will say going further, our relationship is ever built up with Guinea. And that's not the call way yesterday on the good government.
But are they seeing it's the way our Sierra Leoneans, the Siam, or our leaders in the Siam say we are brothers and sisters and we get a very good relationship with each other? The Guinea government or the Guinean government, the Siam, the way our Sierra Leonean they see this?
Yes, I believe so, because even the Mamadi Doumbouya with it, I mean, I think the Madingo tribe come for that story there about Wangiyu. When you talk about the empire, the Malian empire way dissolved, you talk about the Samori Toure, where it can make up one side you down there. That empire day, where you talk about the Madingos, the Kono, the Krankos, then tribe then the way come. If you talk about Kono, in fact, they say inside Madingo, when Samori come, we then take over. People in a warrior them. They say Uma Konone in Kono, Uma Konone, meaning wait for win at this side. Then carry on the war within them within for just capture then other areas. So we look at the tribes as if we're in common form. Madingo then they in Guinea, Madingo then they in Sierra Leone. You get Yalunkar, then a Salon, you get Yalunkar, then you get Susu, na Salon, you get Susu, na Guinea. You get, as I say, Gisi, more like that side thing where they talk about. All inside in the Liberia, get Kisi, Guinea, get Kisi. So for me, I think it's a man way for be wise on that. The tribes as if we belong to. That tribe they now part of the Sierra Leone.
But if it not a Siam that way they.
Well, perhaps America they say a one for provoke war. That is why we government for be sober now. We president for sit down now and say, this it look like say in one count in your version. Right? So let we equip as still encourage say we need for they say keep thick bendo for the time we never decrease. And the time where you dey at peace, now they tell you to prepare yourself for war. Let we not hide this because America don't go na Iran too. No matter how you see this trend, now Russia, but it don't mean they don't go take over Russia. Now America they say it don't matter the country in volume, but let we self-equip with people them. Okay. For anything where we know say if that convention or what if the one carry, we don't slow going to war because we don't come up and war 11 year war. We know exactly. So the diplomatic side way, the minister talk about my patience. That word we use, the man get patient. Sierra Leone like we that kind of side, we get patience. Okay. You understand? But if we push it too much, we rebound.
Okay, Manuel.
Yes, I don't want to put meaning into the minister in statement where he said the man get patient. Because I want to believe, say not to Limbas only make up the military. We have more than 16 ethnic groups in Sierra Leone. I guess all of the ethnic groups in the make up the military. So not to just Limba people, no more make up the military, and not to just Limba people only, they man the border between Sierra Leone and Guinea. So maybe now make Asanoa put meaning into a statement. But however, I feel see firstly the way the military the captured military personnel in return. So we learn to say the vice president will host them. Yeah. We'll just hear him host them to a banquet and welcome them, which is good. Sometimes the military, sometimes people need that. They need that kind of closeness. Waiting them of Sierra Leone unable for forget is that we don't know whether they may debrief the vice president and perhaps so those debrief now come to the public. Debrief in a sense, explain what happened, how they capture them, and how we see them pass na Guinea, or we see them they do with them na Guinea. You know all that. I think Sierra Leone want for your reader one day. But however, it's good that they arrive safely because that would not they talk about say their family members they miss them, and government not they do nothing. But to see say government go collect them and bring them come. That's what we want. Okay. But again, as Sierra Leonean, if we say we are resident people, you not be say we for be coward. Guineans not for just consider encroach into the country, capture military people there, go back again. They say that diplomatic means they'll go take and come back. I think so. This is the time government need for put the house in order. Just as we just to talk, when you are in peace, I tell you to set your house. When you're in peace with your neighbor, I tell you to prepare for anything that will happen tomorrow. So if government want to be serious or serious with the military, this is the time for them to empower the military. In this manner, they pass, I see some police talk them, and they call them talk them. very huge truck where I think here the water business, but I guess the ministry don't have that.
So
we need those.
I ask this question again, talking about reforms in the in the military. Yeah, we don't see the president don't make several speeches, the vice president don't make several proclamations, but this particular statement where you make about the military, having the equipment where they need. I don't think say the president or the vice president do ever make mention of such, talking about the military need more equipment in case of anything or as way for strengthening personnel.
Yes, maybe not talking open, perhaps they might be discussing it in secrecy. Because we see some time back where President Biomi go, I think Turkey, they go look at some armor cars there. We don't know whether those cars came. We don't know how many armors car come. We don't know whether they come also with ammunition. We still don't know because during armed forces, they feel say some of those displays need to be made. If people they do get the armed forces, they display which they get, then we need to strength. I think so for do likewise, not to film one go watch.
I think
so those things need to be displayed. And so these are the things that we make Sierra Leoneans say they get confidence in the military. Now we are saying these things because we don't know what to have. And we are saying these things because the Guineans say they can't capture military, capture their ammunition, take them go.
Sierra Leoneans be they call it the time we Mabani Doumbia also.
Yes, we doing swearing ceremony. You get in helicopter there, they pass. You get the ammunition, they show. They give the citizens confidence in the military. If they make you want to join the military, they feel for go join the military. So this is one thing. How somebody when a young person younger than me go on for joining the military, not sweet to get.
Yes.
We'll be there the day of the Armed Forces Day where they talk about how really on the same advocacy, how really for strengthening and equipped with military with more than these tools. And waiting I get then say military not but disclose themselves out there. And we
waiting and get, waiting and not get.
Waiting and not get. And we and the French people are different. That are the most thing. For me, like waiting them other one they do uncivilized business in that sense. You cannot behave. Look the way they behave. You look at their own soldier then and we look at we own. That is what we are saying. Even if they do this recruitment, make sure say they put divulge of politics. Military na Uda deserve the waiting, Uda get the zest, Uda get the zeal. Not so somebody will go alongside them or for them. And then political, recruitment if for stop. Then the last one end pan. We the citizens, we know say we military over the years, they don't stand the test of time. Now left the mockery. You cannot mock your military. No matter how you look at them, for me, in a brave, tactical, withdrawer. Like way, the foreign minister I talk about the Limba is not refined to, specific, but they talk about the courage, because there are certain things, they look at your might, you look at your strength, then you look at, the other side. So for me, the mockery, I think so will get for left hand, because always we need for put some power with government. Now we government need for sober.
Okay.
Let government sober. Let them make sure say they don't. Yeah, man, they talk about something. Look like South Korea, where they want to make them pull all them baristas, pull the weights and call. Then say, well, if you make we say they make so.
So then, not civilized.
In another word, something and they will need them.
Okay.
More like when you get the weights and call.
I remember some time back, some years back.
Something and they need them.
And when the military will get armed forces, the military will the match. They match and continue. They see them with the gadgets them.
Yeah,
they match. It make they feel good. Where we see.
Yeah, something and they need them.
All just
so you see, all
it's not about civilization. It's not classic. Those things are not classified information. Almost military.
No, but they are static classified information.
So even if they
display ourselves,
yes.
They are not classified information. So there's nothing.
Sometimes
even
we need them.
The military commando don't talk. Say we don't have helicopter. And the country this will get Air Force people. Air Force will not get chopper. We get Navy. We will never get gunboat. But get Navy wing than the military. That's an embarrassment.
So why don't forget 45 million? Did they spend up to 200 million?
Why don't forget this?
Okay, and we'll move away from that topic, Dave, and look at another one who say the Deputy Speaker for Parliament, when Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte, accused election observer mission them for fear, as he said, in the fear conflict, now the country and call on Parliament for probe into democratic credentials, especially for the National Elections Watch. Honorable Tawa said this inside one of parliamentary proceedings we happened this being same. Momo listen what he exactly is say, and from that we take a press statement coming from New reacting to this particular statement from the Deputy Speaker of Parliament.
I would encourage you. I know the Public Election Act of 2022 did not take into consideration, Mr. Speaker. That is my concern. I've started saying it. The role, responsibility, and duties of election observers. We have seen the way election observers have headed into uncharted territories, trying to fuel conflict in this country. I would advise you that as we try to define set rules for election observers, let us have election observers that have credible CSOs, or let us have election observers that are not faceless. Because I will tell you particularly, I had another told from my brother from my bar. He mentioned a particular election observer, New, according to their manual, supposed to be a conglomerate of 300 plus CSOs. We must examine those CSOs, Mr. Speaker. We have a governance committee in this parliament, and section 93(4) gives you the power to empanel a committee to investigate issues of public interest. That is an issue of public interest. Because if New is being funded by international organizations for and on behalf of 300 CSOs that are not in existence, it's an issue of public interest. It is of public interest. So I am concerned that an entity that claims to have 375 other organizations as part of its body is unable to summon a meeting of 20 of them to make a decision. And besides, you cannot observe an election when your democratic credential is under question. So Asabasi has been at the helm of New for more than 15 years. And if you attempt to amend the constitution to give the president a third term, they will tell you it's unconstitutional. What is she doing? Is it constitutional? We need to know. The document needs to be produced to Parliament. So we understand exactly the people that are going to observe our elections, whether they have the credential. So, proposed nominee, when you go to your seats, I encourage you to look at all of your observer missions to make sure that they meet the threshold that you set for the election. Make sure the preparation for the next election is watertight. That no political party, including us, the SLPP and the APC, will complain. What we want is free, fair, and transparent election.
Well, that's now the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte, will be the talk na Parliament regarding what he think about election observer missions, especially the National Elections Watch, where they can call New for short. But in response to this, New put out a press statement outside they make mention of them roles, their responsibility, and how they don't go about them so far. So quickly, I will just go through them. I will just read them as a day in English, and for make we discuss quickly. And this press release comes out the 1st of March, and also they make mention of several things. Then say the under-mentioned civil society organization expressed grave concern and strongly denounced the recent remarks made during parliamentary proceedings regarding National Elections Watch and its leadership. It's a news leadership, including the Strategic Management Committee, regional and district coordinators and partners, expressed deep disappointment following statements made by the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte, during the confirmation and approval of the Chief Electoral Commissioner of the ECSL, and say in particular, we are concerned by comments suggesting that election observers are trying to fuel conflict in this country, and assertion that New is both faceless and lacks credibility. I said these remarks we are clearly aimed at discrediting New, its leadership, and the 400 constituent member organizations, and appear designed to undermine New's important work and create unnecessary divisions with the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone. They say we categorically reject all misinformation regarding New's role in electoral observation, its governance structures, and its internal accountability mechanisms. They say New has contributed to peaceful electoral processes, including voter education, parallel vote tabulation and independent monitoring of electoral cycle processes. It said the effectiveness and legitimacy of NIU are evident in its successful monitoring and observation of general elections since 2002, made possible by its board, active membership, and its presence across the country. So we wish to emphasize that both local and international election observers are essential partners in the electoral process. The comments made by the Deputy Speaker portray NIU and its partners as adversaries to Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone rather than as critical partners in electoral management. It says such information risk undermining the relationship between the Commission and electoral observers, including NIU and its partners. Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte has participated in NIU's activities, witnessed the coalition's constructive engagement, and interacted with NIU's membership from across the country. He said, we believe in NIU and its partners' commitments to work collaboratively with all election management bodies in preparation for the forthcoming general election in 2028. It's a NIU and its partners will continue to fulfill their electoral monitoring role with integrity and in full accordance with the law. It's a NIU is the foremost nationally and internationally recognized coalition of independent domestic election observers in Sierra Leone, the chair of West Africa Election Observer Network. NIU is also the chair of the Africa Election Observers Network and a member of the Global Network of Domestic Election Monitors. NIU has led several international expert election observer missions in Africa and has participated in international election observation missions. So we therefore urge all stakeholders, particularly members of parliament, to recognize and appreciate the invaluable contribution of election observers in safeguarding the democratic process. Election observers are human rights defenders and they must be protected by the state. This is press statement coming from NIU and also make a list of organizations them where NIU don't they work with or where don't they collaborate with in the country. So I decided to read them out clearly for make the listeners or viewers them know exactly what's in the inside the press release, comparing it to the statement made by the Deputy Speaker, Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte. I will start with Sundu on this.
Yeah, I see the release of Network of Civil Society, that press release there, because I mean, we are all in the same boat. But make us say this, over the years, NIU, we all want to be part of NIU. And like we are a NIU comprised of so many organizations. Yeah. And NIU don't start credibly over the years for do monitoring, voter sensitizations, elections, monitoring. We in addition of even train for even look at elections. What it made it say, I think if elections, because 2023 elections, I can tell you say most of will be the PANU, we don't come out say. And why this new form? Now for for example, they're not able for or international partners not able for support individual groups no more like what they talk about more than 300. They finance, so then can make organizations and come together for the financing for the structure, right? Headed by somebody else. But over the years, like 2023, most of the organization will be the part of NIU due to other reasons.
Well, what are some of the reasons?
Well, perhaps like we not be there. Me, I not be the part of NIU.
So
we observe under human rights. I observe the 2023 under human rights around this country. You understand? So I not be the part of them. So I don't want to make comments on that issue. We not be the part of them.
So what are the reasons we make you not be the part of them?
Well, I say I work with human rights. You understand? That na my own area. Down there, I work with human rights for observe the elections and we own organization.
So if you state that other organization and not be the part of NIU,
well,
that you get a clue of perhaps waiting happen.
Then go able states. But like I say this, the sooner organizations don't begin get some question mark, I think need clarifications.
Question mark by who?
In the sense, when like what you hear from waiting the speaker don't talk.
Deputy Speaker.
Meaning you don't give some critical question mark on the observing. And waiting.
Is it because of the 2023 election?
Well, I think say that make you always say we will observe election, not means we get rights for call election results, or even we can project. Election can be predicted. You can predict, for example, don't see America election we just concluded between Kamala and Donald Trump. Some man will even say Kamala will beat Donald Trump. That's projections you project. But if you not come on your way, you don't. These are the issues. Organizations we therefore make we strengthen the democratic credentials or make we see the make sure the democracy stand, right? We're not going to tell them politicians and for me they override we, but also make your advice. Now make work can sit down on media. Are they do me research? And then they see white, I call them black.
So what if advice and institutions not take advice from Una?
So let me say, for example, now, you don't observe elections. You roll, whether you do prediction, whether you know say na so the election for go second round, whether you know say na this, if you not come on your way, you understand. Don't continue the noise, I can say.
Noise as
in other words, for race, the way say no, we expect say, this election for go second round, this election for go, we look at 2012 election, 2012 election. We see the projection there was for go second rounds. But we see exactly that election just halt, you understand?
So,
the first
Sulu, quickly, not the 2023 election no more than they observe, yeah? They observed the 2018 and other elections.
Yes.
So, why this time around politicians or the ruling for get issues with new projection inside the 2023 election and other projection, the way they don't do, they were okay with it?
Well, let me tell you, say projection can be either or. The way. So if means you don't continue for make projection,
So the question is why they forget issues with new Adam this time around where they make projection inside the 2020 election?
You hear from the tower? You hear from tower waiting you don't say. Me they say we not be the part of them. And we all observe election. Make you always say political parties, you cannot win, you cannot fatten the pig on the marketing day. We all see 2020 election. Waiting be done the day, waiting don't happen, me and one person will talk to there is going to be voter party. We all sit down now, we'll see who say political party talk say members should not take part at the nick of time. They will see other thing, disenfranchisement. And what would they observe election? I don't say this from this past good governance talk and say now election observers and for begin look at political parties
so if this
from the lower level elections
happen, you as a CSO, you then a particular polling center, you see something of sort, you say that, and governments not agree with what he says. That means that you not for say that anymore.
No. Put her into report and wait till we see. For example, in we report writing, we look at elections. Say for example, then got each area. Do not carry with voter materials on time, and it cuts across. You go up country, voter materials do not go there on time. Other side and they not get election even from the political party. Most of the political parties.
Is it not the same thing new be they do?
That is what I'm saying. I said that is the role. Okay. Wait till you see now you they talk, but the emphasis therein now how you go say no this election is so for who. That is the old crux. You can report, like what are they saying here? Voter materials not appear on time. Monitors, for example, political parties, most of the political parties not be there at polling stations.
So you're saying projections can be wrong?
Well, sometimes it can be or in either or. I don't give you example of other international elections where international observers, senior people in Kinon say this is going to be in the favor, for example, Kamala. In favor, but we'll not say I come on Donald Trump. So will you say no because you be saying a Kamala?
So that's not make a new credible according to Tawa.
I am not saying that. It left to them the way they say they get right for question. Like we don't quote section 93. You see now Fatoma under the then administration of President Nkrumah, then call them to question. They can get right for call anybody to question.
Okay.
So for me, I think let them do the needful. The only thing I will say to Parliament. Let them not use any grounds for stifle the democratic, foundations. Organizations are set, as I say, that is what I'm saying. The last good governance was in civil society. We are the one who called for policy driven.
Okay.
And if we say it don't work, for example, don't say WhatsApp forbid this, or don't drive this policy. Can you talk And at this time, people do not for like for Yeri. If you don't strive for something, whether it be this, like where the role of journalists, now for educate, now for entertain, now for inform, those are the things. So don't go into political rhetorics question. Just do the work.
Man, a quick one on this before P calls.
Yes, New has been a very credible organization in my observation. And, sometimes politics, when people they into politics, when somebody says something when not in their favor, they always see that person they on the opposite side and they favor them. So New from the press release, it's a makeup of over 300 coalition of CSOs, where different CSOs and come under for form New. New don't they follow elections in a salon on several cases them. So I think this one come into question in the 2023 come into question. If we put two together, you will know the angle in which the deputy speaker they say they need for probe them. Then we don't make them projections say that this for happen in the election. I believe say all our countries that we get election observers, they do the same projection. In Liberia, people don't do projection. If they get another organization, they will project say former president upon where then we win. So does that mean say that organization they will make that projection in Liberia not credible? It's
unable to our statement timely before we go into the details you make mention of. The 2023 election don't pass, and a lot of people get a lot of time for say whatever they want for say. But I'm saying this at the approval of during the approval of the ECSL boss. Is it timely?
Well, some people will say timely, some will say not timely. If you could say not timely, you could say because the election term don't pass and they don't do in the rulership over 6 years now, and they are going, of 7 years that they are going, and then for approval, and so it's timely. According to it, some people will say. And some people will say it's timely because you have election ahead, the next coming 2 years election ahead, and so you get the new ECSL chair, where I think the tell her now say, all other election bodies that we go for come do observation, they go for check them properly. And
scrutinize
so it depends the angle at which you look at that. But if you say let them probe New, and they look at three things where I feel say because sometimes we stifle these organizations. Like firstly, the independency of this organization. First, we need to understand say New. Nor they work according to the structure of the government. They work outside the government structure. So it means they are not governmental organizations. These are private organizations. These are foreign-based, even though they are locally, but they work internationally. They have international partners. So if you say they can't probe them, they question their independency. Okay. That's one. Secondly, they risk them for politicize them. You politicize them. Because the moment you don't begin for question, but especially by political actors, like the Speaker of Parliament is a political actor, the moment you begin for question, and it's an attempt for intimidate them, and that's the stifle free and fair election. It's another reason. Another one, these are international and domestic credibility. They question the international and domestic credibility. You not to just salon no more, they observe election.
As stated in the press release.
Yes, so the moment you don't begin question them, it means say another country where they observe, it become questionable for them. And then they hamper the progress. They hamper the activities. So it's very crucial if the speaker they say for me them probe them. You need to forget the very strong grounds on which they probe them. He made a statement say they for just probe them, they for just scrutinize them. On which grounds he not make them. Okay. So if you say they probe them, you give us state grounds.
Okay, we pick calls now. We get we phoned on the bus for a very long time. We got first call on the phone. Good morning.
Lamin Samu Akoyato.
Lamin, go ahead.
Yes. I don't know why Sawapo target Marcella only. Because we see Usai IDR project 6.1. Now exactly the project the commissioner announced. So what about IDR? Incredible. You see, these are the problem. And we believe in this administration, they're not ready for conduct free and fair election in this country. 2028 will be fully worse. Imagine 400 million.
Why you say so? Be mindful of the words you use, please.
I don't say anything.
Yeah, but
would they say 400 $300 million. Now them people have to pay could also for this election way them conduct 2023. And we know say 2028 will be better. Oh. Thank you.
Okay, 079994993. Call and make a contribution inside the show. We get another caller on the phone. Hello, your name outside the call from.
Hello, good morning, Alex from Fubulu.
Yes, go ahead, Alex.
The issue of the military strength, we don't know this country where they took a budget for support the army logistics. Where many people are opposed to that. They say we don't need weapons, we only ammunition because we only have war, this, that, and people are eat. And we see other things where the president is talking, where the Turkish government will show their military strength or weapons there. People are put into a lot of fun and ridiculous. Because the president say, which is what I'm for, which is needed here. So I'm surprised for people like saying, I don't need for support the army, the need for support the equipment, this, that. But other support, even when they come for the army, we don't see machines that come up from China, a lot of construction machines. Now the army is back on road making now. Now the army is on agriculture. Now we see a lot of other projects for building. They have nothing
Okay.
Nothing cool and colors. And the army and develop on that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, 079994993. Call and make a contribution regarding the issues we don't discuss inside the second segment of the show. We get another caller on the phone. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. Your name outside the call from.
Yeah, Mohammed from Cambia.
Mohammed, go ahead.
Thank you very much. The observation where I get for civil society and salon, we get the one that we neutral, we get the one that we approve government. I like the man on the studio. I don't like that word we use when you talk about noise. Before then they make noise. And they not fine against new. And what I want to say, the new case, not to one no more. Even IRN, they reach a.
Hello? Hello?
Then let me come to the soldier man then. Me, I've been for like that dinner where Vice President host, for let me get from we brought them, make them talk, let me know how them been treat them. But we don't hear that one day at all. Thank you.
Thank you. 079994993. I take few messages from Facebook, comments. It says, this one says, it's obvious that so-called election observers do interfere in our general elections. That these observers are non-existent in overseas elections. So why in Africa, apart from Paruri? More pick another call. Good morning. Your name outside the call from?
Sammy, I call from Semeto.
Sammy, go ahead. Hello? Hello?
Society they talk about Marcela Samba new, but Marcela Samba may not be there from all along. The other government they not criticize them, even when it projects against APC and the 2018 election. Why now for the parliamentary deputy posting they talk now for say the organization and they are not credible. Why now? I don't know my only question.
Okay, another comment, he said Mr. Sundu is not objective in his analysis whenever he's in the studio. How could you join Honorable Tawa discrediting the role of National Elections Watch when their projection resonates with other international election observation mission in Sierra Leone during the 2023 election? May I pick another call? Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, you name outside the call from?
Yeah, me na pa contact the call from the top.
Go ahead.
This is the way from the honorable now as he calls on for. If the Guinea, the Soyaman there would have won a Guinea, would arrest there. The way he talk about Limba, it's not to be Limba man, what he expect the 16 soldier there for due to the 300 soldier there. Because when you say Limba man care patient, if you not to be Limba man. That if you need it for no, would not have been the captain from the soldier there, from Limbama or not to Limbama, say Limbama and patient. Why you talk down there?
Okay, thank you. We'll pick few more calls inside the show. Mystic from Doazak say the appointment of the new ECSL commissioner has brought mixed feelings among Sierra Leoneans, especially by opposition political parties, more so when they are questioning the integrity of the new commissioner. I hope they will have a close dialogue to deliberate on the said matter. Make we pick another call. Good morning. Your name outside the call from?
Yeah, Mr. Primer.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, we did talk about this
Guinea problem with Sierra Leone. And then we see say other side they complain. But if only the government say come and tell you exactly what's in the happen. Because when anything else they watch so with one eye, sometimes we don't know what's in the inside. This country and a big country, we don't know what's in the happen. We need to get in mind for the come in and out. So let government do some thorough investigation. Something inside so strong, we will not know as a nation. But let the government do proper investigation.
Okay.
Please.
Thank you. 2 more calls and we wrap up. 079-994-993. Now the number for call, it is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, and we don't discuss a range of issues this morning.
Hello?
Hello, your name outside the call from?
Hello, from IMAS.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I tell the Soja Mande and the government of Australia, thank you for what they do, because if the Soja Mande, we talk to them for retaliate at that time, so what they talk today is not for me. Not to see what they happen in Iran, what they happen in Gaza, what they happen in Ukraine and other areas you understand. Then poor farmer the whole day at that end and then Soja Mande, we talk to them, they stand for defend this nation, like they let you do, we talk, hey, government not do that, but peaceful diplomatic situation they don't return back safe. Coming to new the issue situation, yes, so I will get your reason why he told that. But me, don't come with brother, they talk. You when they observe, after your observation, even EU, they all from the terrible election, then they will take on now report, you can make a recommendation. But don't you go talk, say, election are safe for me. Where the project you go talk, say, yes, this possible forget, let me say, 50%, but sometimes it will get up to 53, or sometimes it will get 47%.
Thank
so
you.
The projection not next time, me say, power part at that same position like for B. So
thank you.
Next time is that they will take on them. Therefore, make sure say yes, they recommend and not for them for the state.
Okay. Yes. One more call and we wrap up. 079-994-993. Now the number for call and make your contribution. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes. Your name outside the call from?
I the call from Rosta, Musa.
Go ahead, Musa.
Don't like how they see this. Me, I want to talk about this new one that they talk about. Where Mr. Sulu the balance in a then in a CSO. Where you talk, you get for the reality in unity you talk. Marcela Samba, the last time back I get one program at the list where they say government don't ban them for they didn't cover this election. Then I don't okay understand how we country they go, why we not the sincere to reserve, why we not they put salon force. Mr. Sulu, I don't even follow him. Plenty to really talk past the final to the stomach.
So make your point, please. Just make your point.
Now it's talking. True is true. This country, this right now, they look up to the NDC also there because and they govern the and they go report for we the ordinary citizens there. For no get true from them. So if they come, it is still the tell you something.
Thank you. We're not going to pick any more calls again. Please, we just a quick one. We always give disclaimer, say the views of we callers, not so the views of Epic Radio or anybody na Epic Radio, we see them now. So whatever you hear from the callers is not our view, but we forget the voice of the people for no waiting and think about most of the programs they will do. A quick one as a way of wrapping up, I'll start with Sundu.
Yeah, me, I still stand where I stand. I need to go see whites are calling whites. I tell you, say, we all want to be part of new. And the election we passed, we are not part of it. And I want to tell you, say, not all side new be there in this country here. At the studio, I talk not to all parts. In fact, because of the organization, we cut pan you not be able for the all side of this country. And they make an eye clear professionally as observer when you observe elections. Now wait till you see the irregularities, waiting you see whether ballot papers then come on time, you dey write and recommend for future elections. And that's what all they do. But if you make projection in non work, it doesn't mean if you continue for say, oh, now so you for one follow you go away. All over the world, like we talk now. I don't tell you what America. People make projection, but you know what? That doesn't mean that for continue, for derail waiting to happen. No, it's wrong. As a civil society, we need. In fact, this I don't talk. We need this at the time now. Me, if I sit on any side, and if the whites are white, if you black, are the black. This are the country we need for tell yourself true. I'm not the political party carrier, I'm not the SAPP, I'm not the APC or NGC, I'm not the no side. All the thing I want now for this country and better. New, not to all man be the pan at this 2023 election. Most of the civil society organizations, we are not part of them. Okay. That is it. And the reports where organization for make by training. What you see, you report, then you recommend for future elections. Now, so you observe elections.
Okay, Sundu, thank you, James.
Yes, I just ask if new, not to all the organizations, they pan new during this 2023 election. Why CSOs are not come out and talk out? Why not now? They voice them. As soon as they voice them out. Anyway, yeah, but why not me voice out? Why not now? They voice them out.
You don't know. You be Boku. Perhaps you not be know the issue. Boku CSO not be the partner.
Okay.
Most of the sales organization not be the partner. Okay. I can tell you that.
And other organizations and this self likewise we make projection. We just talk about IGR, then we make projection. Even EU, if you read their reports, they are projecting. Why don't know why the politicians are not say, well, no, we probe the one they ask.
EU na recommendations they make. They are very professional. EU make recommendations for so many things.
So you're saying EU was not a professional?
No, I'm saying they were doing. I tell you, say, let me repeat myself. The time when you get over the 300 organization, go and check. I'm not saying they were not doing.
So many points that
what's the problem with Kaya? Now this projection for say election supposed to go second round. I give you 2012 election. So if they project okay, why the projection 2012 election for this if I go second round, not go second round? Why not make and two noise? That is the noise I'm making about. 2012 election won't be the same for go second round, but it not happen. Okay. We just say Christian Top say would I ask like go police? We all see on this country.
Yes, okay. Quick one.
Okay. So that's one for you. Anyway, so for the border again, some time back we make proposal to government that for these border porous areas, we know say people they need for man them borders. So we ask that these youths that we around these porous border areas for be absorbed into the military. Yes. So when you train them, they're able for man their own border. If you watch the video where them go capture these military guys them, you see say the youths them get the zest for retaliate. But because they were not well trained, they're not able for man their border. So it's good that government think about that and create a program where you can absorb these young youths they are around them so that they can man their own
You are correct.
Thank you so much.
So much true. The youth within the borders should be well equipped for support.
Thank you, Solomon Sudu, James Kamara Mane. We'll go for a very short break. We'll come back. We conduct. We bomba cash out. Draw quickly. We say one person will go home with 500 million. Stay tuned.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Every day they make them happen with bomba cash out. For just 10 years no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money right inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much ticket you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or happy money pin. And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part of that, if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or happy money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what do you wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out, money the flow. Powered by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 so learn responsibly. Terms and conditions apply. You don't ready for win big money every single day? Every day they make them happen with bomba cash out. For just 10 years no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money right inside your phone. No stress.
Okay, welcome back. Now we'll get inside the studio. Chef Zadi will go join me for conduct the draw. So one person will go home with 500 lanes.
Farmer, good morning, Mariam. Morning. Yes. And of course, we don't come back. So straight up to the kitchen, no time to waste. Well, of course, being a Chef Zadi, as you already know, and today, this morning inside the kitchen, we get comic pack. I know say plenty people no remember that one. For we. We did anything can you imagine? But anyway, the code now *799*2#. So one for go straight up to the kitchen and see what I go be we lucky winner this morning.
And if the numbers
There you go win. But if you not play and avoid.
Yeah, the number is the mix, and we'll just select the lucky winner. Well, we don't get a winner this morning, and we did call up anytime from now for you waiting a think about winning this morning.
And mind you, whether a phone they own or you know they own the money they in phone. So the only reason we make with a call now for we just get the people reaction. I mean, let someone with the list will let you know see this is real, and of course you self need for play. So here we go. We'll dial the number now. Continue for you *799 *2# whether on Afri money or Orange money. *799 *2#. Let's see if the number they on.
Yes, and we don't dial the number and it ring now though. Well, as Chef Zadi say, even if the person pick, the phone they off.
Followed by 9.
The money already don't go 9 phone.
You already did it.
Payment switch don't come for you.
And phone they ring now. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, this is a call from Epic Radio.
Yes, please.
We want to say congratulations. You just do win yourself 500 leons, courtesy of Bomba Cash Out.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, how you feel about winning?
Well, I don't really expect it anyway.
But you play, right? You buy tickets.
Yes.
So why you not expect to do it?
Why I see the 10 number and nothing.
Okay.
Wow. Anyway,
so how many tickets you buy?
Now one, this morning.
Oh, wow. So who's AI there?
I think Congo Cross.
Okay. And you always the play, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you so much for where you always play and keep playing. You can win at any time, as long as they're able for you number come now the system and
definitely
you
will continue for win.
You might be a lucky winner next time. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Well, Fambulem, that's now we winner, of course, this morning inside the Bomba Cash Out. And I just want for Fambulem, no say today on Monday. And on the drive time, we get another draw we get for take place. So continue for the use the *799 *2#. For now, this is now all we get for you. Me, na Chef Zadi, sign off from the kitchen.
Okay, thank you so much. And thanks to everybody who make the show possible. DJ Wonder, give it technical support inside the studio. Abubakar Bendo and Soisi Semekuna Siri live on Facebook. The producers of the show, na Fatima Talebi and Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya, executive producer Teresa Thomas. Until tomorrow, we will go join you again with another edition of the Epic Morning Show. Marion Precious, George, say, do have a beautiful day and happy new month.